And video. All right. Mic check, mic check.
Shibuya.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. What it do, what it don't, what it is, and what it ain't. It's your boy, Don Otaku, aka Don Solo, aka Solo the Don, aka Solo D Swaggy, aka Solo has a death wish.
Whoa, that boy
is-
doing a skateboard meme in there.
Only real skaters will get that one. And this is Project Untitled Gaming Podcast, working title, episode 76, No Fallouts. And of course, I'm here with my day ones, talk about the gaming, the whole gaming, and sometimes a little bit more than the gaming. Before we get into the intros, let me go ahead and introduce the topics that we have for today. So first off, we got 007 First Light gameplay reveal to discuss.
Okay.
Hollow Knight Silksong dominating every platform. We got Xbox being Xbox as usual.
Oh my God, they took another
as you
L.
will.
Oh my God, why would you say this right now?
And
All right.
we got Nintendo Switch 2 surprising people by doing exactly what it was said that it was going to
Designed.
do. And more, of course. But before we get into those topics fully, let's go ahead and introduce my kinfolk. First off, we got the woke dealer, aka Cap King Casso, aka the COD. What it do? What go down? What you been up to?
AKA the new and improved the Casso show. You hear me? It's the Casso. It's the Casso show now.
Fill up
We
the
on
coffee.
that type of time. We streamlining Casso. We streamlining. We putting everything just Casso. Like I thought about doing the government. I'm like, hey, I think Casso is dang near the government. You feel me?
I feel you.
So we're gonna rock with that. But everything been good. Valorant been running me for my money. All these little skins and the champion Vandal and just all of this stuff going on. I really rock with it. I ain't been on nothing too crazy or nothing too new recently, but definitely been on my socials a lot more, creating pretty much pro-Black family content or just pro-union content on TikTok.
Pro Union?
Not worker
Except Pro Union?
Pro-unity.
Unity.
Oh.
Unity.
Oh,
The
Unity.
game
Oh.
engine. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, me and Shorty been up there. TikTok, Instagram, everything, the console show. And then for our couples content, we our page is called We Best Friends First. So we best friends first. We started off as best friends, and then we went from there. And it's been up ever since. We've been making some content that's been getting some good views, some good exposure, and I'm excited about it. So that's kind of what's been going on my end. Nothing too crazy though.
That's what's up. All right, and then we got Big Z Ram, aka the Spirit of Truth, aka Lord Mars, aka Marzarus, aka no S's on his chests. What it do? What go down? What you been up to?
I've just been playing Helldivers a lot lately. I hopped on Expedition 33. I'm at the last boss.
Simon?
That's about it. Huh? Simon. Who?
Never mind.
What?
What?
There better not be another boss after the last boss, bro. I'm be pissed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just.
Oh, man.
That's my new pet. His name is Simon. I was just calling him.
I'm being pissed, bro. Oh, I need to finish this game. I got too many games I gotta play.
Gotta hate a nigga. Got to.
But yeah, that's about it.
Okay. And then last but least,
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Keep that energy, buddy. Keep that energy, buddy.
Deadshot Teej, aka Triple Up Teej, aka Double Down Teej, aka you already know.
Yes. What's up, fuckers? Anyway, yeah, I've been playing Tekken and Street Fighter, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking about playing Call of Duty, but nah, I'll probably be a Battlefield guy. Not gonna lie, but we'll get to that hill when we get to that hill. Wait, Battlefield said they're gonna have a free mode like Warzone, right?
Yeah, free to play. They gonna show that.
That's what
off
they need
this month, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for that. I'm also waiting for Skate because boy, I'm about to hate on that game like it ain't nothing. I'm about to hate on that game, but it's all good, But besides that, I haven't been playing nothing. Just Tekken, Street Fighter.
All right. And as for myself, Don Otaku, I've been playing a shit ton of Skate. Now that the early access is here, and it's hitting,
Wait, is
bro.
it here?
Well, not the
That's
the
what I
early
was
access for
gonna
me.
say. I wasn't trying to interrupt.
The early access for me is here because I was a part of the playtest program, but it's still 10 days away for everybody else. But
Okay.
it's hidden. It's finally clicking with me. Once you ignore all the like.
What does Annie mean? What is the first? What was the first take?
It was never bad, but it just didn't feel.
Like
It didn't level up. It didn't level up.
It didn't level. I guess in some ways it is just the same Skate. But the ways that it leveled up is that they just added other stuff outside of skating, which is the parkour and the stunts and then just it being a full open world now instead of having different sections. Although it does still have different maps, they're just way bigger.
Yeah.
But also it just being a fully online world where you'll just pass up other players. I think it was kind of like that in Skate 3, but it was small. It was like maps. It wasn't the full world. So like,
Yeah.
the fact that you can actually just see people and like follow them around and just like skate behind them. I like the online aspect of it, and the fact that
That is so far.
they basically have build a park just anywhere. Like you can just add ramps, rails anywhere, and everybody can interact with them. So like you can just start like collaborating and building a park with somebody randomly.
What's hard, what I really rock with, is that like when you said you can just, it's like more open world and you can just skate with people, like just really pull up on somebody and skate behind them. That gives me what's it called? Was it Xbox 360 party? What's it called?
About
You know the party when you
the Xbox 360 party chat, or what you talking about?
when you like when we could watch movies together.
Oh, back when
when we
Netflix
could-
would allow you to watch movies together.
Yeah, it's just like the party vibe. It's like it brings almost like distant friends close.
What's called? Do they have?
We could just get on. We can get on skate after work, and literally meet at the same park, and then just like, you feel me? That just sounds so intimate and hard at the same. It's just so. That sounds like a great idea. That's a great little.
Do they have any team game modes? Like you have a team.
So if
like
you party up,
2 or 4, yeah.
if you party up, you can do the missions together. So any like mission that's on the map, they always say like start co-op, but like whenever I try to start up the mission, so if you do start co-op, basically you'll have to all complete the objective, but if you want to get like the full, like you can get extra points basically if everyone completes the objective like in the same sequence.
Oh, so you're saying
everybody hits the line at the same right after.
So like if it's like, okay, you have to score 1,000 points, do 2 flip tricks, and then do 3 grinds. And do it all in one sequence. If everybody does that in one like in the same sequence, you get extra points.
Like an Instagram video, kind of.
That's what's up.
Like
I was kind of thinking like
really.
That's how you get those like really good replays.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was kind of thinking like, yeah, like you know how you do the tournament on Tony Hawk. Like you do runs and you gotta get the best run. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
like that, but with teams or skate, but with teams. You feel me? Like it should be lit.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
The only thing they are missing, I think they are missing skate, but I'm pretty sure they'll add it eventually.
But what? Hey.
There's really nothing competitive right now.
Hey, please.
And I think that's what. Like right now, everything is cooperative, but I think since it's early access, they're gonna be adding new modes and stuff. So I think they're gonna add a competitive aspect eventually.
Yeah. The more different types of competitive modes, the better it's gonna be.
Nigga said they made a Pac-Man game. They don't got the classic Pac-Man. They just got Pac-Man free roam. You telling me nigga
got skate with no skate?
Skate with no skate. Speak on it, Sean. Like what?
Hey.
Where they do that at?
Hey man, they was trying to bring people together. You feel me?
But you could bring people together with competition. You feel me? 2v2, 4v4. You feel me? Online. You feel me? Skating around.
Honestly, I feel like I haven't even played enough to even know if they did add it or not. But I haven't seen it.
That'd be lit. You building your park. You feel me? Then you see a couple of people pull up talking about your park is lit, and be like, hey, I challenge you to a game of skate, or I challenge you to a you feel me, high score contest or whatever the fuck case may be, bro. Like you feel me? Best line wins or whatever.
Yeah. But I've been putting a lot of time into it now, and I did run into a mission glitch, and now I'm kind of stuck because it's a main mission, and I can't pass the mission because it's basically the mission where it's teaching you how to like build the ramps and build the rails and everything. And it's like build 3 ramps or rails, whatever you want to put down. Just put 3 down. But when I put something down, it's invisible, and then it doesn't count it. But then as soon as I leave the mission, it's there.
Damn.
And I recorded it. It's actually in this gameplay clip. I'm about to skip to it. So. This is exactly what was happening. So I was putting down the rails and stuff, and it was like see-through, but I couldn't interact with it.
You got a transparent rail. That's funny.
But I kept on trying to put the stuff down, and it just would not let me. I was like, bro. So I'm stuck on this mission, so I've just been doing the like side stuff. So hopefully they fix the mission or there's an update or something. I actually didn't try it today when I was playing. Probably should have.
I just realized you got a 007 background. You're crazy.
Yeah,
man.
mission bugs is good, bro. Mission bugs is crazy.
You're crazy, man.
You know, I'm used to mission bugs in the open world RPG, not no skating game. But other than that, though,
Hey, if you're enjoying it,
yeah. Other than that, I've been enjoying it a lot. I don't got too many complaints outside of what I was talking about last week.
damn.
But there's some difficult challenges in this game for sure. Like I still suck at manualing into things. Like going from flip tricks to manuals to flip trick to manual. If I got manual more than once, yeah, that shit
Cooked.
it's over for me.
That shit was hard on Tony Hawk because the bar would go crazy.
But
That shit hard in real life. Shit.
mhm.
Fuck, I'm talking about.
But yeah, still been on that though. Obviously a pretty big game came out 2 days ago. Oh, hold on. I gotta take this call. Talk about Hollow Knight.
Yeah, so the very highly anticipated game Hollow Knight just came out. See me, I'm not really, a Hollow Knight person, but it's a brand new Metroidvania that came out. And the funny thing is, there was I'm not gonna go too fast into the whole thing because I want Don's, whatchamacallit on it. But anyway, how y'all feeling about the new game Hollow Knight, guys? What do y'all think of it?
You already know me. I like Metroidvania games. Like I said, I gotta beat a game before I start another game. So I want to play this whole, but like I said, I gotta beat that game that I've been needing to beat first. But other than that, like, never played the first game, so I don't have I have zero expectations. You feel me? Like,
Okay.
I usually play games like chronologically, but I'm not gonna do that for this. I'm just gonna hop into this one, and if I like,
honestly,
I'm
not gonna. I like my games a little grittier than this personally. You know what I'm saying? I like them a little grittier than this. But I mean, honestly, there's a lot of things I want to talk about. I'm waiting for Don to get back, so I'm really just because this game did crazy numbers, bro. But it did crazy numbers for two things, which I'm like, oh my god, it's kind of insane. He hurry up with his goddamn.
They've been waiting on it for so long. Like,
I know that's the first thing, but they did another thing which is unprecedented in today's gaming landscape.
But
You feel me?
Yup. Like, I don't know. Like the only person waiting on this game that I know in the friend group is Don, and he wasn't as
even him,
he wasn't as FOMO as like the rest of the internet. The rest of the internet, every time there was a showcase, bro, literally every time. Silksong. Oh,
we bite.
Okay, you're back. All right,
Hey,
you take over. Thanks.
So yeah, I played Hollow Knight Silksong, the most anticipated game of all time,
game of the year.
apparently. And my thoughts on this amazing achievement of video games is that it's more Hollow Knight. Take that as you will.
Simple and plain.
If you liked Hollow Knight, you're gonna like Hollow Knight Silksong.
Is the way that you're making me feel tonight.
Well,
But
Hey, simple and plain, bro.
I've only played about
this game
first hour.
broke Steam.
It broke the eShop, it broke the Xbox shop, it broke PlayStation, it broke every shop.
Bro, this game broke everything that day, bro. I am not gonna lie. I seen a bunch of people crying about that shit.
Speaking of breaking shit, I heard that Helldivers got more sales on Xbox than on PlayStation.
We go.
Like the first.
We gonna talk about.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I feel like every week we talk about the same shit, man. Oh my god, it's always bad news for everybody, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, that's why, bro. That's why the console wars is dead because, bro, like everything that's going on, every company is low key taking L's, and like certain niche gamers are also taking L's, but the gaming community as a whole is like taking big dubs left and right. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh wait, are we gonna talk about Evo getting bought out by
I wasn't.
Saudi Arabia?
I didn't see any point.
You ain't see any point?
And it's not that they bought. They didn't buy out the entirety, but they bought the code.
See, Don, you should have just let him do what you usually do. It got bought out, but really, it didn't get bought out.
Hey man, look, I feel like good news is hard to come by, bro. It's just hard to come by nowadays.
No, because we're in the age of shit gonna get worse before it get better, bro.
Yeah. Anyway, Hollow Knight, Silksong.
Yeah, so
broke everything.
I played about a year. I said a year, jam. I
Oh
played
my
about an
God.
hour of the game so far. I was playing it through Xbox Cloud Gaming on my phone with my Razer Kishi during work, and then I played a little bit more today. And I ain't even gonna lie to you, I was falling asleep while playing this clip that I got on the screen. I'm just, you gonna see me just standing still because I fell asleep for a little bit playing this shit.
In a bad way?
In a bad way. See,
Oh man.
I like Hollow Knight, but I think I said this before. I liked Hollow Knight, but it was never like, man, it was impressive for obviously like the size of the team, and it was impressive as far as the art and everything. But when it comes to Metroidvanias, which is one of my favorite genres, it is not in my top
5, Dead or Alive.
It's not in my top 5, bro. And
isn't it? What's your top 5? Just just to let the people know.
So top 5, Dead or Alive.
Metroidvania?
In no order, because I don't feel like trying to place them in an order.
Or are you placing one from each genre? Because most titles got
look,
more
let
than
them
one.
get it over with, man.
So Super Metroid is in there.
Okay.
Prince of
Super
Persia:
Metroid
The
got the
Lost Crown
ambiance.
is the newest
new one?
addition to the Metroidvania top 5. Bloodstained is in there.
Whoa, I don't like this list. This is a trash list, y'all. Never mind. You don't have to go any further.
You said
boy.
trash after one thing. That means you only.
And I'm just gonna count. I'm only gonna put one from each franchise because I could put multiple Metroid games like Metroid Dread in there, but I'm just gonna say Super Metroid. And then Ori and the Will of the Wisps, even though I would put Ori and the Blind Forest
I knew you were gonna
also there.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Hey, the Castlevania nerds are gonna be pissed.
I'm pissed. I'm a purist, and I don't like. Well, you know what? It's okay because you got Super Metroid.
Exactly.
But honestly, I pick Castlevania over Super Metroid personally. I think.
Nah,
I'm talking about me personally.
I'm just saying,
personally.
but like Symphony of the Night. Yeah, Ritual of the Night, Stu Jersey. Oh, also Xbox Killer. Shout out to Xbox Killer. Shout out to Stu Jersey. Xbox Killer says Silksong is his game of the year. Hey man, I respect that. I understand it. But Stu Jersey said Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, which was the big one. Curse of the Moon was like the classic NES type of version. What if
Silksong had to compete with Astrobot?
What do you mean?
You think it would have got Game of the Year instead of Astro Bot?
Oh, yeah,
or you
for
think
sure. It would have won Game of the Year last year.
Okay.
But so, my number five is Guacamelee. Guacamelee is my number five.
You already named 5.
No, that was
I swear
4.
you named 5 already. That was 4?
Yeah, Super Metroid, Prince of Persia: The Last Crown or Lost Crown, Guacamelee, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Wait, what was the last one? I forgot. Oh, Bloodstained. Bloodstained. That's my top 5 Metroidvanias. Hollow Knight would be like number 7, maybe 8, because I would put Symphony of the Night above it.
Which one is the one where you get to use like different weapons instead of different whips? Like, which one was that one?
Rondo?
The one with the Japanese dude? I forgot what it's called.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Something of the Moon or some shit?
Rondo. No, that's Rondo of the... or something of the Blood. Rondo of the Blood.
That's my favorite.
Wait, are you talking... Moon?
Huh?
Wait. No, I'm thinking of Lord of Shadows. I think I know what you're talking about, but I really don't. But yeah,
my favorite is the one where you get to use guns and shit. I'm like, oh, I could use a gun instead of whip it.
But I definitely got to get. I'm pretty sure the more I play Silksong, the more I'm gonna like it. But right now, I'm just like playing it just to play it, not because I'm enjoying it that much. Like, it's so stiff. That's what it is.
It's kind of got a stiffness to it.
It has that Castlevania stiffness, but not the like. I love more fluid games. That's why I love like Guacamelee. I love Ori especially, like one of the most fluid Metroidvanias. And
I've been telling people to eat more guacamole because it's good for you.
And like Metroidvanias, or like Hollow Knight is more combat focused than it is platforming focused. At least in the beginning, it starts to get more platforming heavy later on.
Like,
but
there's two. It's the movement. Like, how fast do you get the extra movement in the game? Because that makes the game more fun when you get the better movement and stuff like that. And then the skill tree or whatever.
But I hate one swipes. Like that's that Castlevania. You just
with the chain.
You just one strike.
Yeah. No combo at all.
That's why Prince of Persia Prince of Persia is the best feeling. Prince of Persia and Guacamelee. Before you get any powers, the game already feels good.
Yeah,
because you can do combos.
Like Hollow Knight, Castlevania, Bloodstained, it takes time for the game, for the combat to really feel good.
You can throw niggas on Guacamelee. You doing a combo, throw a nigga here.
That's what I'm saying. Like you start off like combos, you got throws. Like Guacamelee starts off good. Prince of Persia starts off good without you needing extra powers beforehand.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight, I'm just like, bro, I'm just tapping. I'm just
feel
poking.
more like nigga, you just.
But I know.
Yeah, don't you have like a needle or something?
Yeah.
And you're like killing bugs or something. That's the only thing I know about Hollow Knight.
It's going to pick up. I just gotta keep playing. But
I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. The game is
asleep.
If the game is slow in the beginning, you know it's gonna be slow at the middle and end, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, Hollow Knight.
I feel like if games don't hook you within the first 2-3 hours, they're kind of cooked, bro.
The original Hollow Knight, it was like that was like the beginning of the Metroidvania era, where like Metroidvania started to actually become popular, and like you just started to see a bunch of Metroidvanias just everywhere. So it was still like, damn, like finally something that's like Castlevania and Metroid, but like new and like big.
Because people before would be like, I'm not playing no 2D game. Y'all are the same niggas that hated on anime back in the day. Like, shut y'all bitch asses up.
He ain't lying. But I'm gonna keep playing.
I feel like we still should hate on anime because anime is terrible right now. Absolutely cooked. If you like anime, you might need your head checked or something.
It's a haystack. Anime is a haystack right now. You gotta find it.
You keep jumping that haystack, poking on stuff. Yeah, it's a haystack full of dirty fent needles. Yo, don't do that. Don't jump in that haystack.
Anime is just like gaming. There's plenty of good ones, but there's a shit ton to look like that you have to look through.
I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to anime, they I can't hate on the names of the anime because you're not gonna confuse the anime with another source of media, bro.
I hate anime names. I hate it. Oh, you seen that there One Punch Man season 3 is finally coming out after 13 years? I'm so happy.
Are you though?
You
gonna watch it?
Nah, cause I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna hate on it. I know.
Oh, you heard that Baki coming back?
Bro, nobody give a damn about no damn Baki.
Hey,
After the last Baki, I feel
After the last Baki, nah. Somebody low-key spoiled me about
finish that.
Somebody spoiled me about the new season, but that shit finna be lit.
After the last season
After
I seen, bro, when I eat invisible food, I was like, bro, look.
Hey, that shit was live.
I was like, I give up.
Nigga said invisible food. Nigga,
he made him that food and he threw it away. Nah, he like
bro, that was so disrespectful, bro.
This nigga was playing invisible Mike Tyson, invisible fucking T-Rex, invisible.
So you was mad when he fought the praying mantis? Oh, you didn't see that part,
bro. Look. I was like, I can't believe I'm really watching this shit. And these niggas eating an invisible meal in front of people, and he threw the invisible what? No way. No way. This is real life.
See, when I started Baki, nothing could have prepared me for what it would have became. That's all I'm gonna say.
Bro, cause it's almost like it's almost like being as quirky like JoJo, but trying to keep some symbolism of realism, like, you feel me? But it's just too wacky, like the shit that's going on.
Nah, honestly, it needs to be because you'll never guess what's gonna happen next. Just like JoJo, you'll never have like Dragon Ball Z. You can kind of see what's about to happen. You like the flags are just too obvious and shit. JoJo and Baki, nigga get his leg eaten, nigga just a head now, turned into a robot. Now he's back. Like, like what? Like what? That shit is insane, man.
Back to the gaming.
He said, Xbox Killer said Baki's man. Nah, he's on my side, y'all. He's on my side.
Finally, Xbox Killer got some. No, I'm just playing. But Stu Jersey said the new Shinobi is Heat 2. I heard some good things.
Oh, yeah. I've been hearing. I haven't seen nothing from it, but I've been hearing good things. I haven't heard nothing bad from it.
So Hollow Knight, let's just talk Hollow Knight since we was already on the topic. Hollow Knight Silksong basically broke every store when it came out, and it hit over 500,000 concurrent players. To put that into perspective, I think it either is the 18th or it might have went over that by now, but it was 18th highest concurrent count for games on Steam ever. And then like for single player, there's like only 4 games that's in that category or like above it.
Damn.
So for an indie game, it's doing incredibly, especially for how small this team is. But I'm excited because I want indie games to have this type of recognition. But I'm also like, how much of this is just the hype, and how much is actually people who care about this game like that?
Oh, hey, there's a secret third thing.
Like my friend Will, he bought Hollow Knight Silksong just because of the hype.
Oh man.
And then he's like, bro, what is this? He didn't even know what a Metroidvania was. He didn't even know what a Metroidvania was.
Wait, does he? Like, what does he play?
Hollow Knight
Like
until the day before. He didn't know about Hollow Knight until the day before it came out.
Yeah, that's
but he just saw
he
saw the Twitch, and he has his own stream. He's like, yeah, I'm about to play Hollow Knight on stream.
That's the FOMO, man. That's the FOMO.
FOMO sexual. Hey, that's what I try to tell y'all, man.
you ain't missing out on nothing. That's like that one Bernie Mac.
This is where I fell asleep playing.
That one Bernie Mac joke. He was like
idling.
Man. Somebody was asking him about some food he got. He was like, "Shit, it still tastes the same."
But
someone was literally telling me, like, not telling me, but I was like watching a stream. The dude was like, "Yeah, bro, if you want to buy a new game, just play the first game first, bro. Just play the first game first. That'll let you know if you really want to play the second game or not, bro."
Yeah.
And that's like a really real statement right there, bro.
It depends on the franchise, because there are certain games that you play the first game and it's going to turn you off the franchise. But if you would have just started with the second game, then
like Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly. Uncharted is also like that. Uncharted 2 is where the game, like the franchise, actually took off, not the first one. But yeah,
you know, I'm gonna get canceled.
I mean, people that
get canceled
like
Tomb
Raider, like they probably fuck with it regardless, type of shit.
yeah,
some people
are
gonna get really mad.
Ooh, why my frame rate?
Oh,
like
also, how much is Hollow Knight again?
20. I mean, that's also why it's so successful, because it's for all the content that you're getting. That price is amazing.
Hey, that's a really good price. So Will, he ain't lose out on nothing. I'm not gonna lie, because $20.
I mean, if he I would have cried for him. He lost out on $20.
Exactly.
I mean, to lose it out on 20 is better than losing out on 80 or 90 or 100. Like, bro, Sparking Zero. I'm not gonna lie. I was a FOMO. I've learned from my homosexual ways. You know what I'm saying? I keep, sometimes, like, you gotta be a smart consumer, bro. Like, they know they want to get you. You just can't let them get you. It's like a horror movie. It's crazy.
Bro, my recording was not.
Whoa.
Because my frame rate was not this bad, but for whatever reason, the recording just did not pick up them frames.
It happens.
But shout out Team Cherry. I'm all for their success. I want them to win. And I'm hoping that we get more. Hopefully this spreads more love to some of these other indies, so that they can hit the same heights outside of, because I feel like Hades 2 should be getting this type of like reaction when it comes out.
No, honestly, I feel like Hades 2 shouldn't have came out with open beta, bro.
You feel me?
Early access. Yeah. Like, I want to play Hades 2, but I want to wait for the actual game. I don't want to play early access.
Well, it's coming out later this year, supposedly, the full release.
Bro, Hades 1 is such a goated game.
That should have won Game of the Year 2020, but
it probably should have. I wasn't keeping up.
They wasn't going to give it to when Last of Us Part 2 was there. Yeah, Jeff Keighley was not going to let that happen.
GG's. Nah, Hades was pretty good for sure. Dude, you know what? Is Last of Us on Steam?
Yeah, both games.
Both games? Maybe I should play them. Maybe I should play Last of Us. People always like dick eat that game, so maybe I should just give the good old college try.
Oh yeah, another thing to talk about, just last thing for Hollow Knight Silksong. Just to show how this was the indie GTA 6. Because this game actually like caused some shit in the industry, because over 1,200 games moved their release date. because of Hollow Knight Silksong.
1,200 is a lot. That's insane.
When they
You know what's
announced
funny?
that September 4th was going to be the release date, over 1,200 games moved their release date. Obviously, most of them indies, because...
Of course.
but you're
Nah,
not going to release
nah.
your indie next to Halt, like,
Nah.
especially if you got another Metroidvania, because there was a couple of other Metroidvanias that was coming out around that time, and they were like, hell nah, not happening.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Counterpoint. What do you got to lose? Hollow Knight's $20, bro.
And that's
Hollow
another
Knight's
thing.
$20.
A lot of indies
Like-
saw that $20 price and started actually contemplating, like, damn, like, are we gonna go less? Because obviously we don't have the same content, we don't have the same quality. Are we gonna keep it at 20? Or if they were above 20, are we gonna lower it? Like, it had people like thinking. It had these developers actually
Bro,
moving,
that price
jiving.
had these devs shaking in their boots, bro. They're $20 in this economy. $20 in this economy, bro.
Bro. For
Name
indie
something that's
game,
$20 right now.
for indie game, I'm not paying more than 30, bro. So I'm cool
Name
with 20.
something that's
so.
$20 right now.
Yeah.
Everything on the Yeezy store. Shout out to Yeezy.
Whoa, we don't talk about him in that kind, respectfully. Wait, did you buy something from the Yeezy store?
I think I do. I think I have something that just has not came yet.
Oh my god! See, that's what I always be hearing with this nigga, man. Like people be buying, what was that shit that had that one album on it?
Oh, the little device that had Yeezus 2 on it.
Yeah, the little Steam stick or whatever fucking
Yeah, the
stupid
one where
ass shit.
you could remix all the songs.
I hear people still didn't get that shit.
I was about to buy that. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was, that shit sounded
Nah, bro.
wild.
See, you know what you are, bro. I'm not gonna say it.
Hey,
you know what you are.
Xbox Killer, count your days. He
That
said you
sounded a
wasn't
little
playing this on the
racist.
Series S.
Hey, cook them, bro. Cook them, bro. Cook them.
You said what, Kato?
This
I
is my
mean-
PC on ultra settings.
That brother had racial intent behind that comment.
But
Wait, this is ultra settings, bro? Yeah, you should have bumped it down a little bit,
actually,
buddy.
well, the game was
Well,
running
move
at
on the
60
menu.
on my, like, the game was running at 60, but the recording isn't keeping up. I think I just had too much going on. Like, it was too much. So now I gotta bump, if I'm gonna record.
That's the sound of his frame rate going down.
If I'm gonna record this game, I'm gonna have to drop down the settings.
It might be your bit rate, not no frame rate. It might be a bit rate problem.
Yeah.
He was recording. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the thing. This is like, that's what I love about.
I don't know if he's talking to us. He talking.
He's not. He's for sure not.
All
For
right.
sure not. But all right, is that it about Hollow Knight or what?
Yeah.
What
But-
game is this?
So that was the next game that I was playing.
It looks interesting, but God,
Sorry. So the other game that I just booted up because there was a new update and it's been a while since the last time I attempted to play this game, and I was like, you know what? Me, my girl, and Will, we've been looking for a new game that isn't Fortnite or League of Legends to play. So I was like, you know what? Let's boot up No Man's Sky because Will bought it when it first launched, and I played it like a year or two after. And
oh,
hold on. Let me know when he back.
all right.
So, and I didn't like it the first time I tried it. Will also didn't like it when he played it at launch, when the game, that was back when they lied about what the game actually was.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And the game was just
The game looked good
mess.
graphically though.
What you mean? How you did spit on Pokemon?
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Wait, what?
What? What did you say?
What about spitting on Pokemon?
I said spit
Everything he said is facts.
on Pokemon.
Oh man.
Hey, you gotta take your own medicine.
Me and Don are disgusting, bro.
I don't get it.
You gotta taste your own.
He said
he lied to you about the game, right?
Oh,
he said just like he did to Spitter.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Now
What?
it's clicking to
Freaky
me.
ass nigga.
Yeah,
Ew, what are you thinking of?
I thought we was doing something to Miss Jinx.
Bro,
Whoa.
34 ass thinking ass nigga.
Anyways, you nasties.
All y'all. Whoa, us.
Stop all the gooning.
So we booted up No Man's Sky to give it another chance. First and foremost, this is the worst designed like menu, UI, social, everything about this game is just so badly designed. It's terrible. We were trying to figure out how to get into a game together. And the shit, it took us like 2 hours. No, it didn't take us 2 hours. It took us like 30 minutes just to figure out like how to add each other as a friend, bring up the social menu. There is no social menu on the menu screen. You know how you bring up the social menu? The only way to bring up or at least the only way that the only way that we figured out how to bring up the social menu so that you can see your friends that are online is to look at your friend in the game and show the friends list
Oh my
from
god.
the friend that's already in the game.
So y'all gotta meet up physically
the shit made
in
no
virtual
sense.
world.
We on the menu trying to figure out how to see who's online. We have to do friend codes, and then I sent the friend code, or like I added Will's friend code, and then Will's like, I don't see you as a friend, or I don't see you as a friend. I can't join your game. Guess what? Because he's like, okay, how do I accept the friend request? Nothing pops up. Nothing shows on their screen. It's not in the menus. There's nothing there. You have to both exchange friend codes.
Same time?
Like, I have to give him my friend code. He has to give me his friend code. Instead of it just being one-way transaction like it usually is.
So you literally have to know whoever you're friending or whatever.
You gotta see them in the game.
So that shit was dumb. But once we got into the game, I was like, okay. And it's like for a survival game, this game is a lot. Because there's way too much we're 4 or 5 hours into the game and we're still into tutorials.
Yeah, that's too much tutorial, man.
Because there's so much going on in this game. So at the beginning, your ship crashes and you're just trying to build, like basically repair your ship, and you gotta collect all of these materials, craft, and then you craft everything you need so you can get into your ship and fly to the next planet. But the fucking crafting and the actual instruction is just so extra for no reason. Nothing in this game is intuitive. Which is, well, I'm like, this is supposed to be, like, this game is so popular. And I'm like, why? Like, I understand why. Because once you do get into it and you get your ship and you're flying through all these, like, you're flying to these planets, it's like discovering all of the stuff in the planets, finding new species of animals, new species of plants. All of that is cool, but the game design in this game is just so ass. It's like y'all had 10 years. It's been 10 years and y'all been updating it constantly.
It's been 10 years?
10 years. I'm probably making that up. It's been like 8 to 10. 8 to 10.
8.
I don't remember what year it came out. But
that's crazy.
This game has been updated constantly. And
it looks good,
somehow,
minus like the frame rate shit.
Yeah, that's just my video. I wish I had. I'm gonna put up someone else's footage because my shit look ass. But
like graphics wise, it looks alright.
It's fun until you start opening up menus, and then it's not fun anymore. Or it's fun until you start building up, like trying to build your base, and the shit won't click. And I'm like, yo, like what's going on, bro? So
that's crazy.
It's a good game though. I'm not gonna say it's not, but there's something there's always something that's trying to bring down the experience. So here's someone else's footage and they're also way ahead in the game than I am. But yeah, but I'm enjoying it though. I'm not gonna lie. It's just some things that they probably should have worked on earlier to make the game more intuitive, better design. But we haven't got into any of the good shit, which is I don't have a gun. We got jumped by some robots, some drones that were just destroying us. All we had was a mining laser to fight off them motherfuckers.
Did y'all die?
I didn't die. Cindy died.
You left her to die, bro?
Yeah, I definitely was her ass. Bro, the funniest shit, when Cindy died, I don't know what happened to her. Because she was just in a crater. Like, she got I just saw her body.
Yamcha?
Yeah, she got Yamcha. Like, you just see body and crater. I was like, bro,
you just
what
left her
happened
laying
to
there
you?
like that, bro? What type of sick person are you, bro?
Hell.
That's fucked up, man.
But yeah, the game is hilarious when you playing with friends. But yeah, all of this cool shit that I'm seeing from this guy's playthrough, we don't got none of that. Because I think now the new update is that they have like these big ass ships that you can customize, that you can actually walk inside of the ship. Like you can walk around like Starfield inside of the ships. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be cool whenever I get to that, but nowhere near that yet. So that's No Man's Sky. That's basically our new co-op game that we're playing right now. All right, another game that I picked up now. Look, you see, I'm playing all these new games now because I finally finished all those reviews that I was doing. So now I can actually play other games.
Oh wow! Like, all right. I'm playing
the newest PlayStation first party game, and I'm playing this on PC, and it's Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. Now I want y'all to look at the screen and see what's on the screen, because this is a PlayStation game that's supposedly supposed to be designed, a game that's designed for the PS5, because every PlayStation game is designed for the PS5 first and foremost. You would think
PS4 game. It's like a PS4 game. I'm not gonna lie,
bro.
It's literally a PS4 game.
So this was one of those games that were announced this game was announced at a Nintendo Direct. Not at a State of Play, because it was on a Nintendo Switch.
This look like it's PS3 texture.
This game, because the only version I ever saw was the Nintendo Switch version at the Nintendo Direct. But I was like, okay, that's what the Nintendo Switch version looked like. I'm pretty sure it's gonna look better on PC, on PS5. This game looks terrible. I'm playing at 1440p, and these motherfuckers got jaggies. I'm like, bro,
whoa,
what is going on? And then it hit me. PlayStation did not make this game. for the PS5. They made this game specifically for the Switch, and then they ported it to the PS5 and PC.
PS5. Yeah,
This
I
is
gotta
a
see that as
PlayStation
well.
game designed specifically for the Switch because they knew that is where the fan base would be, because they are not on PlayStation.
They should do the same with phone stars. They'll probably still be alive.
So once I got past the ugly ass graphics, I was like, okay, there's a story mode, kind of like the GBA Mario Tennis games. I think there's something wrong with my metal, because even this game isn't recording right.
Right. Yeah, it looks a little choppy too.
But there's a story mode, but not a adventure mode where you can walk around. It's just there's cutscenes in between each, what's it called? So, but Hollow Knight recorded well. I don't understand. I'm gonna figure it out.
Well, it's Hollow Knight. You're just a bug doing one strike attacks.
I'm pretty sure Hollow Knight is more intensive than this bullshit. Also, the PC version of this game was locked at 60 FPS. You can't go above 60 FPS on this game on PC. That shit pissed me off. So,
Damn.
Handclap is the developer. Count your days. They did a terrible job with this game. Terrible.
Mario Golf better.
How you don't know if PlayStation made them do that?
PlayStation specifically made them make a bad looking game with 60 FPS locked on PC. But,
I mean, if I had to put it on another system, I would. But I'm not PlayStation.
So, yeah, that was me fucking up. First off, graphics aside, trash story, trash character aside, bro, my character that I picked for the story mode, he has Chunibu syndrome, which is those characters that think that they have superpowers, and they be like, I have the dark power in my right hand. Like, he does that whenever he's about to golf. I'm like, bro, what am I playing right now? But
You're probably foreshadowing.
But the game is golf. Like, it's a fun golf game. If you play Everybody's Golf or Hot Shots Golf, which is what it used to be called on PlayStation, it's still fun. It's a good game. It's actually it's definitely harder than Mario Golf. I'm not even gonna lie. Mario Golf is way easier than this game, because if you are barely off on when you do the meter, they are sending your shit into the rough, into the sand. It's like it has a lock-on system for if you don't get a nice shot, they're gonna be like, all right, what's the closest thing that we can put you in? You going in the water, you going in the sand, you going anywhere except where you want it to go. Putting is also bro. I can't putt to save my life in this game, but I'm enjoying it. Maybe, I don't know yet. We'll see, but
We'll see.
it's rough though. So yeah, that's Everybody's Golf.
Okay.
It look like foam stars to me. Like
Other than
Concord to me.
I've been playing the usuals: Rematch, Fortnite, League. Same old for me. But let's get into our first big topic. Let's talk
First,
Well, I guess Hollow Knight was our topic. I just kind of threw that into my intro. But let's talk about a highly anticipated game. Now that we've seen some gameplay, shout out to PlayStation State of Play, which is more for third-party games than it is for their own first-party games. But did y'all get a chance to watch the 007 30-minute gameplay?
I did not.
I did.
I saw clips on TikTok.
Clips on TikTok.
I saw
Yeah, I
it.
be on TikTok all the time.
All right.
I didn't see the trailer. I didn't see it, but
Hey, he was putting. He was.
I like
Hey,
the
007
surprise.
was putting
I
belt
know,
to ass. That's all I'm
you
gonna
know.
say.
If you know 007, you know.
Built the ass.
All right. Let me put it up on the screen. But yeah, 007 is First Light is from IO Interactive. They are the developers of the Hitman trilogy that we just recently got. And they're basically known for their open-ended missions that are just, they have all of these different ways that you can tackle the same objective.
Non-linear gameplay.
Yeah, non-linear, open-ended mission structures where it's like, okay, you need to assassinate this person inside of a ballroom. How you handle that is up to you, and you usually have dozens of different ways that you can tackle this. So sometimes it'll be you can take the direct approach if you want to and just straight up run in there like guns blazing, or you can go the stealth route, find him when he's alone, and then take him out that way. Or you can do other things like poison their food. You can make them sit on the toilet and put a bomb in the toilet. Like you know, like they go to the bathroom at the same time every day. And or you can like put like you get them like sick, and then they have to go to the bathroom, and you put a bomb in the toilet. Like there's all these crazy ass ways of taking down your target in Hitman. So when I was thinking of 007, when I found out that they were making a 007 game, I was like, man, how are they gonna bring that into 007? Like, because 007 and Hitman are way different. So I was like, I don't want them to
Because he got the gadgets. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
and I was like, I don't want them to just put a 007 skin on Hitman. But I also want some of those elements in that game as well. Because 007 needs to have some things that Hitman didn't, which is a story, like a actual narrative, because 007 had like it was one of the first games to really go to that movie, like have that movie cinematic route.
I ain't gonna lie.
that was their foundation account. That's why.
What you said?
They just had a new Inspector Gadget game, and it was actually decent.
Oh, for real?
I can barely hear Tashawn though.
Really?
Oh,
Nah, I mean, he sound good on my end. You got him turned down?
Let me see.
But it needs to have that cinematic flair. Just, I mean, obviously it's based off like the books and movies, so having a narrative just kind of makes more sense for this type of game than something like Hitman. Vehicles are always a big thing with 007. So like it needed to have that like the vehicular chases, or if it does, like if they're gonna do the cars with the guns on them, it has to have that vehicular combat, things like that. And then set pieces, explosions. Like Hitman is all about like being a ghost. you don't want anyone to know that you were ever there.
To know exactly. The romance, him hitting on us, you feel me? Him getting the, you feel me? Or whatever.
007 is different. Wherever he goes, is destruction, killing a bunch of people, and then
he at a party, at a club or whatever. Like you feel me? Like he's somewhere he's socializing. Like Hitman doesn't socialize, so none of that stuff is like, bro. This he get his job done. He in and out, bro. Like. Ain't none of this extra shit happening.
So it was like, okay, how are they gonna transform like their gameplay style into this? And from what we've seen, I think they pulled it off. Like they basically did everything that I wanted in this gameplay that we saw. They have the narrative cinematic moments. They have the vehicular chases that we saw. And most importantly, they have non-linear mission structures where you can tackle the objectives in different ways. But they made it make sense to 007 and James Bond. Yeah, so Stu Jersey said, I like Hitman Trilogy and I like Uncharted. I'm in. That's basically what this is. It's Uncharted mixed with Hitman. And me personally, I've never liked Uncharted. Like, I do not like Uncharted at all. But
James Bond he's basically Batman without the suit. If Batman was just Bruce Wayne, like, you feel me, doing what he do with his gadgets and shit in broad day with no suit on, like.
But it definitely had a lot of inspiration from Uncharted. And the first mission that we're seeing on screen, this one is definitely a lot more linear. Like, it basically has that linear Uncharted vibe in the first part of the game. And it's like, okay, he's like, they have the cutscene and the dialogue when you're driving through the car. He's supposed to wait at the car and basically look for 009 if 009 escapes. But then he sees this bellhop kind of being suspicious, so he goes off on his own. And you can see there's a clear path that he needs to go. And it doesn't seem like they don't really show any other ways of handling the missions. Like, okay, he needs to basically get in through the window. And he just needs to distract the people nearby so that he can do that. Like, cool, okay. Then he does go inside. He gets into the party, and then they kind of skip ahead once he gets in. We don't actually see what happened, but something big goes down, and then he escapes, or 009 escapes. And then that's when the vehicle chase happens. And then we get our first glimpse at the vehicles, or like the chases. And honestly, this was probably the most boring part for me, because
same.
Yes. I'm usually all about like the 007 vehicle chases, but for whatever reason, this one just did not do anything. Like it was just boring because he was just driving. There were barely any cars on the road. It's not like you were dodging cars. There was like 3 cars that he had to dodge, and they were going slow as hell. For most of the time,
yeah, I need more bullets, and I need more explosions.
Yeah, like for most of the time he was chasing 009. You don't even see the car in sight. Like the car pulls ahead, and then I'm just like, okay, this scene was kind of boring. Like it wasn't an exciting chase. Like there's no other car.
They added the chase aspect just because they wanted you to travel somewhere, like type thing. Like they had real no desire to
Like
put
they could have added a few choppers for you to shoot down or some shit, or
like if there was
some
like
stuff
other
to
cars
a
that
few
would pop
niggas
up.
on
But
bikes.
It's pretty much
Niggas on
a
motorcycles,
mission
like,
that
bro,
you can't
let
fail.
shoot them down or some
You
shit.
can't even fail the
I
mission.
felt that shit. They was actually putting stuff to where you had to drive, like
Yeah.
take another route.
But it didn't seem.
But
like
it wasn't as bad. Yeah, it wasn't like
like you can see this truck just show up. Obviously, you're not gonna run into the truck. You're gonna go left. So like that's why I'm like, I wish that I
That's
hope
the Uncharted part.
The other vehicle, but like Uncharted had a chase. You weren't in control of the vehicle though, so I guess I'm not gonna say. But the vehicle scenes in Uncharted, like Uncharted 4's vehicle scene, was what this should have been. Like hectic, crazy. Like oh shit, like this was just bland for me.
I mean, he was driving that other thing when at the other part, and that was hectic. He
I'm
was
not
driving
gonna
that
lie.
little what you call thing to get to the. I don't know if
the
you.
runway.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
That looked like a GTA slow-mo camera angle.
so yeah, this one, and then the gameplay like this part of the game lasted a long ass time too.
it really did.
So it was like okay,
Wait, what game is this again?
007 First Light.
Oh, okay.
So okay, cool. Then we get to the runway, and that's when the game really shows. So, oh yeah, Stu Jersey said that the car chase looked on rails. Yeah, I don't know if it was fully on rails, but I think they will give you full control over the vehicle. But I don't know how. It was
It's one of them
very
car
linear.
chases. You can't even do a U-turn. It won't let you do.
Yeah,
You
I was
can't
gonna
do
say
no
it's
U-turn. You
very
can't go
linear.
back.
I don't know, like if you could, how much control you have, but you were like you can tell that they were actually turning the vehicle and stuff.
Yeah.
But the path was so
You drop the
linear.
controller,
Where are you gonna go
it's
if you wanted to go anywhere else?
Yeah, if you could do a donut,
That's
it's
lame.
not on rails.
But
That's lame.
this is where everything. Once you got that gun in your hand, this is when I was like, okay, now.
When that hoe says
seeing the
license to
vision.
kill, that shit live. I ain't gonna lie.
Bruh, the license to
That bitch
kill.
alive.
So, Hitman, you have guns, obviously, but for the most part, you're kind of like penalized for using guns. It was never because it's all about stealth. Like it's all about getting in, getting out. Nobody know. Like most of the time, you don't even want anybody to know that. Like the perfect mission, no one knows that the target died, and you're already out before anyone even realizes. Like that is the perfect Hitman mission. So that's why it was like you can't just put 007 on, like put James Bond in a Hitman game and it works.
Yeah. It won't fit. Yeah, they're totally different.
So that's why I was like, I
Solid
want to
Snake
see
would
how
work
they go
better.
handle it.
Solid Snake will work better for that type of game.
Yeah, honestly, you can put Solid Snake in a Hitman game and it would work. But once we got to the scene, this is when we get that real James Bond action. It just reminded me of Everything or Nothing, or like from Russia
Yeah,
with
it
Love.
kind of does.
Yeah.
And
Everything or Nothing was
Did he
top
throw a
tier.
gun? Did he throw a gun at him?
bro, so this is where
I
you
ain't-
see
I
a
ain't never
lot.
seen
Like
that.
even
Yeah,
even
this
this
is the
Let me
part.
part
ask
I
this
saw
question.
with
Let me
this
ask
book
this
pass
question
right here.
quick.
This
Yeah,
is
go
what I
ahead.
saw.
Any of this in the is any of this in the real game?
This is all gameplay from the game.
See, I'm not trying to see it. Y'all talking about some other shit.
So yeah,
He threw the gun. That was crazy.
so there, like the melee combat has a lot of Uncharted 3 energy, except Uncharted 3, when you do like the grapple and everything, it's kind of scripted. Like you're just pressing one button, and it's just like grabbing or pushing them against the wall for you. You're not actually doing it yourself. They basically take that, but you have full agency of when you grapple, when you throw them, when you put them against the wall and start like punching them, when you jump off the roof and land on top of the enemy so that you can break your fall. like that's why I'm so much more excited about this because the melee combat looks good, the shooting looks good. Obviously, I got to get it in my hands when it comes to the shooting because it's easy to make shooting look good, but then once you get it in your hands, you're like, oh yeah, this don't feel right. But
him getting into that vehicle is so fake though. I ain't gonna
that transition, but like that's where that Naughty Dog would not have let that transition look like that because they are masters when it comes to that cinematic transition. But like you could tell, like that was a really bad cut. It was kind of half-assed because they're not used to this type of cinematic stuff. Because Hitman really didn't have any of that. So, but for this being like their first big one doing something like this, like this looks good. I'm not gonna complain.
Him not getting shot right here, yeah. I'm sorry. I know they in the sky all day.
It's 007. Like
that's why I had to be like, yeah.
But yeah,
he can't die.
Just like Nathan Drake is Nathan Drake, like bro, like that shit don't be making no sense. But hey, it's a video game.
But
yeah, this little breakdown was pretty good.
Yeah,
like,
this whole
I'm more interested.
This is that set piece that I'm talking about, where the plane, the explosions, him having to drive up to the plane and then jump onto the wire to climb up, fighting on top of the plane, get inside the plane, taking people out. Then you sabotage the plane. You like that is the James Bond. And then this part where you're actually controlling the plane from your watch. And you can like cause it to shift to make the boxes hit the enemies,
hit people and shit.
Like you hit.
That's different.
He moves it to the right, and then the car smashes them. Bro, this is what I was waiting for. This is exactly what I wanted from IO Interactive when I saw.
I swear, one of the Batman games did that. I forgot what it was.
Now. One thing that is apparent in this, that frame rate is bad. Now they still have 6 months. Wait, is September right now?
March 26th.
Yeah, they have 6 months to polish it and get it better. But this frame rate was nasty, and this was running on the PS5. And then that made me scared for the Nintendo Switch 2 version. Because if the PS5 version is running like this, then I can't wait to see what the Nintendo Switch 2 version gonna look like.
But yeah, some more
so this guy was just trained for this. Like they trained him like, no, what you call like, bro, do this.
The whole thing about 007 is that he is, or at least they're trying to make it like he's a genius, but he's like rough right now. He's like rough around the edges right now. He's not seasoned.
Yeah, this the beginning. Yeah, this
but
beginning.
They already like recognize that he's like a genius when it comes to this stuff. But
I'm just saying, like, come on now. People really trying to do this in real life? Like, get a pair, like what? It was live scene though. I'm not gonna lie. That whole sequence from when he got to the when he got to the air, like the air, what you call, airport. And did all that like that from there to the end, cinematic. It's like that shit was just cinematic. Like,
but like
that's
cinematic. Like, I understand the appeal of like cinematic games, but when the cinematics overpower the gameplay. That's when I stopped caring about the game. That's how I feel about like Uncharted. The cinematics and the set pieces overshadow the gameplay. And the game, like Uncharted never felt good to play, in my opinion. The shooting always felt bad. And it was just a shooting gallery game. Like once you get a gun in your hand, it's just enemies popping out of nowhere and you're just like shooting them all until everyone's dead. And then the other half of the game is the climbing sections, which if I see any climbing sections in this game, I'm a fucking lose my shit.
You know it's gonna be there.
Bro, climb from what? Like, bro, bro. He's supposed to be in basically, bro. Have all the gadgets. Where's his grappling hook? We know he got a grappling hook.
Yeah, so this part is captured on the PS5 Pro, and then this is where they were showing off the. This is where they were showing off the open-ended mission structure. So this is where they're like, okay, like they're basically like, okay, you have an objective. You need to get past security, but like there's a key card and there's the security guards, and they show you all of these different ways that you could have handled it. So one was to like pretend to be the interviewee for this reporter, and then she brings you backstage past the guards. If you just find, like, you got to find a camera, or no, you're a photographer. That's what it was. You're supposed to be a photographer for the magazine that she's working at, and then if you find a camera, you can sneak past with her. But they were showing there was a bunch of different ways that you can find that camera. So one was like behind a security check. You can get it from an actual photographer. So like that's where I was like, okay, this is what I've been waiting to see. This is the Hitman energy that I wanted in here, without it being like fully Hitman, but like they made it very 007. But even like we haven't seen gadgets. Like we haven't seen a lot of gadgets, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna see more as the game, like as if they show more beforehand or like in the game, you'll probably see. But one cool thing that I saw that was like, okay, this is very James Bond. You're actually able to bluff, and there are certain people in the game that like you can bluff with. But they were also saying that there are like certain guards who like they know, and they're not gonna take the bluff. So he had to get past these guards, and there was like a military grade security guard, and then just like the basic guards. He basically like lured the military dude away, and then he like bluffed to the regular security guards of like, he's like, yeah, I just like I need to you like, oh, I'm doing like a security detail or something like that. I just need to get through, and like, oh, you're like, oh yeah, go ahead. And then like he was just able to walk through just like that. I was like, okay, yeah, because Bond compared to Hitman, he's a smooth talker, and
Yeah.
like the fact that they added that element into it, because we haven't seen that in any other Bond game. I was like, yes, this is this type of shit that I've been waiting to see. So yeah,
Bro, like I said, he's the socializer, bro.
Picasso.
Yeah.
Hey, let me please go first because I gotta go.
Okay, go ahead, and I'm gonna go to Picasso.
All right, so pretty much, 007 fan, first 007 GoldenEye, obviously. Was it World's Not Enough? Was that the third? What was the third person?
Everything or Nothing.
Everything or Nothing. That's probably like one of my favorite James Bond games. That game was just so live, like.
Bro, that was Uncharted before Uncharted. I always say that.
Bro, that game was so live, bro. I didn't even know what I was getting myself into. But yeah, First Light, I'm very interested. I was anticipating it, but like after watching like the little 30-minute or however long it was, like I'm about to get this. I'm probably gonna get it day one. I low-key need a single player game. I don't got a single player game to play at the moment. The way you can do the missions different, that's always good. It's always good to being able to do something multiple times. So I don't know if you're gonna be able. I don't know if it's gonna be like you could play it multiple times if they have like different outcomes at the end game, like the end game type shit. Cause that would be live. Like different ways you do stuff makes the end. That would be pretty cool. But I don't think
they would do
some
that.
motherfuckers. Yeah, exactly. That'd be a lot. Yeah.
But I think you would be able to replay the missions just to like see different outcomes of how
Like-
you can do it, because that's how they did with Hitman.
Pretty much what they showing right now on the screen, like how it was like those three people there. He like smoked one of them just to get away, like, and it was like other ways he can like counter it, and then it's like certain enemies you can't do certain things, you got to do like other things too. Like you can't just do the same shit because other enemies are more powerful or smarter. Like that's I like that. Hopefully it's the truth and it's not like, oh, it's not on some fake stuff. They just saying it, but that's pretty cool. Like,
see, but they've done it before. That's the only reason why they did it 3 times with each Hitman game, and they got better every time. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna trust them. If it was anyone else, I'd be like, maybe I'm skeptical, but like, I trust IO Interactive because this is literally what they do. Like this is the game that they choose to make.
yeah, like the fighting is live. Like the way you can use stuff to interact. Like Sleeping Dogs, come on, man, bring back Sleeping Dogs. Let's not talk about it. But besides that, yeah, this looks like a very good game. I just hope when you get your hands on it, it just doesn't.
I ain't gonna lie, niggas just
don't put me down.
Sit there and watch their mans get beat. It's crazy.
But Hasso, how you feeling about 007? Honestly, like post like GoldenEye, World Is Not Enough, Everything or Nothing. Hasso was the one who had the newer 007 games up until From Russia with Love, because he was the one who put me on that one. And he like, I wasn't even checking out for that one, but he was like, yeah, that shit was actually fire. But how you feeling about?
Oh yeah, I remember From Russia with Love. We used to play at that guy's crib.
Yeah, exactly. Because I wasn't even checking out for that, but like he was the 007 guy, so he had that. But also, from what you've seen or haven't seen or just heard, how we feeling about 007?
So, like, I'm hella hype about this 7. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And this is just because, first, for the euphoria factor. Second, just on the description of how different the dynamic of the game sounds. Like, just the fact that, okay, it's gonna have that Uncharted open world vibe. It's gonna have the Hitman like different ways to attack the same objective. Like, that's fire. 007 been fire with just as it is. If they just change maybe the times or you know, just something very typical for them to do, as far as, you know, most games do it. They do a real small shift, drop another game, add do a small shift, add one small you know, thing that's completely different from the other ones, and then that's the new game. But to have so much seemingly that is going to contribute to this new game, I'm hella excited. Like, that shit is 007 is like a staple for sure. As much as I've said my lineup is, you know, Call of Duty, Gears of War, GTA, Halo, like 007 is, I if I'm not mistaken, I have almost all the 007s, or a lot of them. Majority of them, I know that for sure.
360 and all that, like your 360 games and everything.
I think, yeah. My Xbox games too, regular Xbox cases. Like, yeah, and it's just a very exciting game. Like, and especially from the perspective of a person that plays multiplayer shooters. I love them as much as we all know. I love them, but when you have that switch up to a single player game, and then you said there's co-op, ain't it?
Not that we know of. They haven't said anything about multiplayer yet, if there's any.
I'm just like, and then it's like it's almost a family friendly game too. So what happened?
Multiplayer would be lit.
Multiplayer would be lit. multiplayer co-op mode, like, you know, having a little sidekick or something, you know, I don't know how it's gonna go, but yeah. Like maybe, you know, he always has a female friend. He always meets up with a female friend or something like on 007.
Yeah,
So
it's like Hitman, but like
there
you
was
got multiple niggas trying to
sense.
kill the target at the same time. Whoever killed the target first win type shit. That should be lit.
Like they had
Yeah,
a co-op
that'll be
kind of
hard.
mode, but it was never like full co-op. But it would be good. Like I'll you know me, add co-op to anything, and I'm excited.
Yeah. And see, like it's like I said, it's family friendly. So I'm excited, just like I'm excited for GTA, because my shorty will probably want to get into it and she'll be more open to it. It's, you know, there's gamer girls, of course, that's gonna be into games in general, but the ones that aren't gamer girls but have brothers and grew up with brothers and played a game or two here and there, though there's specific games that'll pull them back into that gaming realm. And 007 is definitely one of them. It's like they get to either watch you like they're watching a movie, or they get so interested in the fact that you can contribute to something that they typically see in a movie form and want to participate too. So it's all around. Like, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, like the biggest thing I've seen from this announcement is that it's been 13 years since the last 007 game. And the last two 007 games that they put out were flops, which was 007 Legends and the GoldenEye remake that they basically made it Call of Duty but GoldenEye, and it didn't.
Right.
And they added Daniel Craig instead of Pierce Brosnan, and people did not like that game like that. But 13 years later,
is Daniel Craig the light skin? I mean, not light skin, the white dude with the blonde hair and blue eyes.
the new recent 007. But 13 years later, 007's is still holding weight in gaming. Like the name still holds weight in gaming to the point that people who like typically don't play single player games like this, that once they see 007's in it, oh yeah, it's a different story. Like they're more interested because of that name. And 007 was so pinnacle to gaming at one point, and then it just kind of, even though the movies were still like going hard, the games just like I think EA was the only one with rights to 007, and that's probably why the franchise kind of tanked after that. But those later games were bad, and then they just stopped. But now we got a new 007 game that's modernizing it, but keeping what makes 007 what it is. And it's has that nostalgic feel to it, but also it just looks like a good game, and that's what really matters. But it's definitely piquing a lot of people's attention. I feel like this is going to be an early game of the year contender for next year. But Mars, how you feeling about the game from what you've seen?
Like I said, I saw that clip with him as soon as he got like in the middle of that little scrap in the at the airport by the with the dudes hopping out the SUVs and shit like that. That's the little clip that I saw on TikTok. And he was putting belt to ass. I love it. You feel me? I'm getting, like I keep saying this, I'm getting Batman feel vibes. You feel me? And that's basically what he is. Like, you feel me? Like without the little Spider-Man sense thing. You feel me? Like he beating niggas up.
They do show that every character in every video game has that shit now, where you can see people through walls and type, like all of that is
no. Yeah, not that. I'm talking about the like the Spidey sense.
Oh, you mean like the little
counter shit?
Yeah,
counter.
The counter.
Like as long as you don't got that, we cool. Like you feel me? Like, cause that's not 007. That'd be Batman for real. But like I'll
See,
I like what I've seen.
Just from you saying that, 007 be getting his ass whooped. Like he, unlike Batman and all these other, like he be getting punched, like he be taking blows. Pause.
Yeah.
Like he be getting beat up when he's fighting multiple enemies. So it wouldn't make sense to add the
counter
tingle,
yeah,
the PD tingle,
yeah.
Peter tingle.
Hey yo,
yeah, like I do not want to see that in any 007 game. Like everything else, I'm cool with. More gadgets, I'm cool with. You feel me? Like I see he shot the little laser, cutting down chandeliers and shit. I'm like,
he had like a dart that made
really.
Like, there was a dart that I guess it like fucked up their stomach or something because they're like they just like oh and they like walk off. But like yeah, they only show like 3 things as far as gadgets goes. But
as long as the gadgets are there.
Exactly.
Because even Hitman
that's
had
James Bond
gadgets. They had different items depending on the mission. Like sometimes, bro, you can take a banana peel and then just like throw the peel down and watch people like slip. So like Hitman, it's not like they're new to stuff like that. So I think they will go crazy with the gadgets in this game too. At least I hope they will.
Hey, your boy Q gotta hook him up with the gadgets. You feel me? Like it wouldn't be a 007 if we didn't.
But this game perfectly aligns. Like this game is coming out at the perfect time because we're about to get the new 007 also, the successor after
what's
Daniel
going
Craig.
on with that?
So
there's no information on that at all, is there?
We don't know who the new actor is, but there's been like 10 people that have been reportedly like they're looking at this guy. Reportedly they're looking at this guy. So
bro, I remember like years ago it was like Idris Elba should be the new James Bond for like 10 years, bro.
Yes. And now
I'm glad he said
why don't they
he's
just
too
hire the
old.
dude off why don't they just keep the dude off the game? That'd be lit. Like, bro.
Nah, man.
He's
you
too
know that's
young.
not how it ever works.
Because the movie's got to be the
I approve of
season
this
007.
No cap. I approve of this mess. No bad.
Who cares, bro? Ageism, nigga.
Idris Elba?
Oh no, yeah.
Like,
I mean,
as
we like,
007?
look, I've always wanted Idris Elba,
This.
but
Y'all know that ain't happening, guys. Come on, let's be realistic. Let's be pragmatic here.
Amazon, now that Amazon owns MGM and the 007 franchise, they're not going to take that risk. They gonna go for the
Chris
safe.
Evans in there.
First off, it has to be British. Chris Evans is
Oh.
not British.
Oh, they really do have to be British. I forgot about that.
They have to be British
That's crazy.
in their 40s. That's literally what they said. It has to be British in their 40s. They never said a race, but it's implied. But Peach, is 007
What?
back? Is this one of the 1% of video games that wets your whistle?
Nah, not gonna lie, not really. Like honestly, like I like games with like 1-player games are fun. You know, like a little movie, like you play them once and then that was cool. But it ain't like I don't know. It ain't like a game where I can see myself coming back non-stop. You know what I'm saying?
If they made Resident Evil like this, I would not complain. Like non-living
Resident Evil online co-op
would
should
be
be
crazy.
mandatory. I'm not gonna lie. Well, not mandatory, but it should definitely be.
It should have
a
been the
thing.
standard after Resident Evil 5 and 6. But 6 was just so bad that they had to reset. And co-op was not the reason that Resident Evil 6 was bad, though.
Resident Evil 6 was a fucking hallway simulator, bro. It felt like that.
This frame rate is terrible, though. I ain't gonna like the motion blur plus the bad frame rate like in this plane scene, this shit looks horrible. So they hopefully performance is so like they've finished the game, and for the next 6 months they're just spending that time polishing this, because this part was crazy to just show off and be like, yeah, this is okay to show. But I'm excited. This is definitely in my top 3 most anticipated for next year.
Definitely not running this on the PS4, bro. Don't ask.
It's not even
Don't
announced
ask.
for the
It's
PS4.
it's not coming.
But yeah, this is gonna be one of the biggest releases of the year, and hopefully IO lands it. I feel like they will. I have faith that they will.
Oh.
But definitely looking forward to it. All right, let's move on to another topic. Speaking of, oh, go ahead. Oh yeah, like look, I went back and then the first thing I see is anime girls in the sauna, and I'm like, hold on.
Prickly.
But
Prickly.
let's talk about the PS4, because we was, since you brought it up, because we're literally regressing.
How do you project like that
during this generation?
What do you mean, kind sir?
We're literally regressing, because we got games that are we just talked about. Man, the sports games are finally dropping the PS4 and Xbox One. Genshin Impact dropped the PS4. Like Battlefield, current gen only, no last gen. Everything was looking good. And then a game that launched only on PS5, Series X, and PC, they are now dropping a PS4 version. And that is Marvel Rivals. So they just, I think it's actually out, or it's about to come out next week.
Are we surprised?
But they
want them player
ported it
numbers
to the PS4.
They don't give a fuck about Sony. They want them player numbers. Fuck them. That's a Sony problem. They can't sell them PS5s.
But I'm over here like, bro, are there really that many PS4 players that want to play this shit? Or like,
yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there are. But at the same time, okay, if it was for the player numbers, cool, I understand. But where is the Switch 2 version?
Uh-oh.
Why did y'all sit here and optimize this game that obviously previously could not run on the PS4? They optimized it to get it running on this PS4.
Take them.
And yet, they did not announce the Nintendo Switch 2 version. So I'm over here like, what's going on? But this is dumb. Like, I understand player numbers, get it on every platform that you can to get as many players, but we need to get past the PS4, bro. But is this just good business, or am I just being selfish that I don't want more gamers to play? Am I being selfish, Mars? Mars is not here. Wait, did I disconnect? Hold on. Nah, I didn't disconnect. Okay.
No, you didn't disconnect, bro.
Yeah. I was just making sure. But it is what it is, I guess. Like, these free-to-play games, it's really the free to play games at this point, like Apex, Fortnite. Minecraft ain't free to play, but that game can run on basically anything. And they have these big fan bases, so most of them don't need to upgrade because they play that one game. If you only play Apex and you playing it on your PS4, why do you need a PS5 to make Apex look better? No, they don't care. They just want to be able to play it, and that's where we're at. But now Marvel Rivals is just adding to the problem by making this PS4 version.
Bro, that problem is a Sony problem, not a Marvel Rivals problem.
Yeah, because there's a reason that it's not coming to the Xbox One, because the Xbox One don't got enough players, because most Xbox players have moved to the Series X.
Exactly.
Because Xbox has given them reasons to move to the Series X. But I digress. But, you know, it is what it is. Companies gonna do what they gotta do to make money.
Yep.
But if we get to the PS6 and Xbox, whatever the fuck they want to call it, because they're gonna come up with some dumbass name that everyone's gonna be mad about. And we still getting PS4 versions of games. That's where I'm gonna draw the line, bro. Like, that'll be crazy.
Well, how? Look, man, follow the economy, bro.
If anything,
people can't afford a PS5. Hey, that's a Sony problem, man.
You know, the funny
These
thing
companies
is,
gonna make their money.
I would think it'd be more likely that we see PlayStation drop a new PS4 that looks like a PS5, and it's like, yeah, it's the same PS4, same price. It's just newer, like better Wi-Fi or something like that.
You know what it is, bro? Sony did too good of a job with the PS4, bro. Like,
did they?
They just had so much market share and lead. Like, it was just inevitable they were going to be at this point. They did too good of a job.
Now, I'm gonna wait a year and some change. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it 2 years actually. Cause
nah, bro, 2 years the PS6 dropping, bro. Come on.
No, I'm saying because Nintendo also had a lot of market share with the Nintendo Switch 1, but in a year there will be no Nintendo Switch 1 games, at least for Nintendo themselves. But the Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna be the primary. Like, it is gonna, within 3 years, it's gonna be like more players on. I'm not even gonna say 3 years. It's gonna be like 2 years, and there are gonna be more players on the Switch 2 than there is on the Switch 1. While it took PlayStation 5 years to reach that point. 5 years.
You know what? You know what it is? This is all right. This is the opposite. All right. So with the PlayStation, they did such a good job with like the PS4, but with the Switch is life. Like, at the end of his life cycle, we're all like, "Come on, man."
Yeah,
we're all
sure.
betting when it was coming out, when we were gonna see it. Like, the anticipation was there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying the PS5 didn't have the anticipation, but the Nintendo people, they're ready to move on after the Switch, bro. But the Switch was cheap enough to move on from, you know, like, not saying like, you know, but
yeah, I feel like it's more that I feel it's not that they did too good of a job with the PS4. Is that the PS5 has not given enough reasons for people to upgrade. That's how I see it.
Like, come on, bro, a Switch with like you know, DLSS and AI up-resing and all this, with everybody, like, bro, that is today's technology, bro.
We just wanted a Switch that can play more games from third parties. And guess what? The Switch 2 can play more games from third parties, and it can run Pokemon without looking like shit and running at 60 FPS. That's all we wanted.
Wait, did you play it? Did you play it yet?
I played the one that ran like shit on the Switch, but also the new one, Pokemon Legends, is smooth 60, no issues on the Switch 2. They won't even show the original
crazy.
Switch version, so you already know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
they moved on, bro.
Like the fact that they're not showing the OG Switch version, you know that shit about to run like ass.
The old days are the old days. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Hopefully this is a one-off thing and we don't get like, oh, Battlefield 6 is coming to the PS4 a year later. Like I don't want to see bullshit like that happening with all these games. But there we go. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the Switch 2 because we were just talking about, you know, we just wanted a Switch that can run games at a solid frame rate without it looking like someone smeared Vaseline on the screen like The Witcher 3 on the Switch 1, or like we wanted we're here for the Nintendo Switch first party games, like the Nintendo first party games. We're here for Mario, we're here for Zelda, Smash, Kirby, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade. That's why you get the console. But while you're on the console, sometimes you want to play some of these other third party games on the go. You want something to play these games portably that isn't a PC handheld that's $800-900.
What did I miss?
Don't start that.
So, and people were so skeptical about the specs of the Switch 2 for whatever reason. But it's not just like fans, it was literally like Digital Foundry. It was
Always dumb.
It was Digital Foundry, like, oh, like, you know, the Switch 2 is just a portable PS4 Pro, or not even a PS4 Pro, like a portable PS4. And, you know, it's barely a PS4 Pro. And, you know, Star Wars Outlaws is too big for the Switch 2. It'll never handle it. And we got reports last week that people played Star Wars Outlaws on the Switch 2 at Gamescom. They were like, man, it ran horribly. Like it was just a horrible experience all around. And of course, people ran with it. There was all these articles. Oh yeah, Star Wars Outlaws. You know, Insider Gaming. They hate the Switch 2. They were the ones who started the $90 games rumor that ended up being false, and they've just been on this whole like hate train with the Switch 2. So, you know, they were the first ones to pick it up and just like put it out there.
I'm not gonna lie. Do you think that's just engagement, bro? Because that's where people just be saying,
it's
bro.
all engagement farming.
Like they know Nintendo people are just gonna jump on their neck and get mad, throw a hissy fit. Like,
and
that's why I hate engaging with.
And Xbox people are gonna be retweeting and saying, "Yeah, we won," and all
we won.
Like,
yeah, you're just fueling the flames for the console wars, bro. They're just fueling the flames, man. Like, come on. At least, if you're gonna fuel the flames, at least do it from a honest perspective, not like some rumor made up. Oh, they're all PDFs over there at Sony. Don't buy, like, you know, like that's crazy to say.
Yeah, I see people hating on the game key card thing.
Hate on it organically. Don't make shit up. That's all I'm saying.
Nintendo Switch 2 hate is the cool thing. It gets the clicks. That's why all these headlines keep popping up about Like bro, when the news came out that the game ran bad at Gamescom, you just saw thumbnails. The Switch 2 can't handle Outlaws 10 frames per second. Like all of this, and literally a few days after, there was a user. His name was Mataleo, and he got a copy of Star Wars Outlaws for Nintendo Switch 2 early. And he put up 40 minutes of Switch 2 gameplay. He showed off the open world, just right in with the speeder through the open world. He showed off like the cinematics. He showed off in the buildings, everything. Bro, this is
perfectly fine.
No, it's not even only perfectly fine. This is the most impressive port that we have seen on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh,
which begs the question: what did they see at games? Like who was this person who just
they watched somebody pause buffer the game?
But also,
said it was
like
stuttering.
the whole thing is that these journalists will just pick up a random statement from some rando, and then they'll say, "Oh yeah, Nintendo Switch 2 reportedly." That's their favorite word, because reportedly means you can basically say whatever. It don't need to be true. Yeah. They don't need to have any facts to back it. But it's a report. Someone said it. Yeah, reportedly it's running bad. And they take off with it. So we got 40 minutes of gameplay. This is an open world game that basically put PCs, PS5s, and Xboxes in a chokehold when it came out. Like, the Steam Deck cannot run this game at a stable frame rate at the lowest settings. And the Switch 2 version has ray tracing, global illumination. It's at a high frame rate, and it's the most stable. It's 30 frames per second, but it's stable, no dips. At least no noticeable dips. Digital Foundry reviewed it, and they were like, "Yeah, this is like this should be impossible." And it's like, bro, this is what happens when like a developer actually puts effort into it, and they actually use the optimize and use the hardware, like the actual benefits of the hardware, the DLSS and everything, because they use everything.
Compression all time, everything. They used every trick in the book. They used every trick in the book.
Speaking of compression, they got the game down to 20 gigs. They got the game down to 20 gigs. On the Series S or on the Series S, it's 80. They got the game down to 20 gigs with ray tracing.
It's kept it insane.
And the textures, and then I'm gonna put it up on the screen. You can look at the comparisons, and obviously you're gonna see a difference between the Switch version and the PS5, obviously. But it's such a negligible difference that it's like, what are we doing? Because this is a tablet that's running at less than 10 watts and is able to perform like this in a game that was crippling these consoles like last year. And it's literally the same resolution and frame rate as the Series S. But yeah, like, this is the cycle that we've been in. Someone says this game runs horribly. Someone has real footage of the game on the Switch 2 and it actually runs good. Then it comes out and everyone's like, bro, this game runs like good. Like,
Yeah,
where's
just slightly less texture. Just slightly
Bro,
less
it's
texture.
headline. It's headline culture and
That's about it. Just less
and
texture,
trending
bro.
culture, bro.
definitely
Put together,
less
bro.
texture. Obviously, there's ray tracing, but the ray tracing is not going to be on the same quality. But the fact that they even got ray tracing throughout this entire game is crazy.
That shit is crazy, man.
And most, like, honestly, if you're not just staring at rocks the entire time, like you're just staring
You probably
right into a
wouldn't
rock,
notice.
like
Yeah.
just playing the game, you're not gonna notice stuff like that. But like I said, the Switch 2 is doing exactly what it said it was gonna do, and people are just trying, like, people just keep trying to find something to hate on, and it's just not. It's not
Why
happening.
Nintendo
They're gonna
particles look
hate
like
on
it's
Mario
more
Kart. Hate
particles,
on
bro?
something that we can actually see. Like, come on. Let's be objective here.
But it also, this is where I had to give Deadshot Tej credit. I had to,
Of course,
I had to, I had to admit that he was right, because
Wait,
we need to talk
you go.
about Bandai scam code.
bro, I've been saying for years.
Finally, you finally paid attention?
No. I've been saying this shit for years, bro. Look, Bandai, GG's. It's been
Hey,
for me.
today I'm gonna be on your side.
They get the Count Your Days award.
Yes,
Okay.
because
Bro,
Ubisoft just showed us they have a realistic looking game, open world, open space, ray trace, global illumination, fully running on the Switch 2 at 1080p, 30 frames per second.
Yep. And Sparking Zero.
Sparking Zero, anime game, arena. Only 2 players on the screen at a time. 810p, 30 frames per second.
I'm not even gonna
No
lie. They could have
excuses.
kept that. They could have kept that. And guess what? It's not gonna come with any fucking crossplay either, guys. You're just gonna play with other shitty switches.
Oh, also, this game
I'm
has
telling
cross
you,
save. If you played Star Wars Outlaws on any other platform, you can move your save to the Switch 2 version.
No, I'm telling you right now, Sparking Zero, no crossplay is not part of that game at all, bro. You're
There's
playing
no
whatever,
crossplay.
whoever.
That's even better for people to play. Bro, a cheap alternative to playing mobile.
And
The
then
Nintendo will always be the cheapest alternative to playing mobile. And cross-play is crazy.
But then they have Tales, what was it? Tales of Xillia remastered. The game on Nintendo Switch runs worse than it did on the PS3. The Nintendo Switch 1,
Yeah.
but still, like, the Nintendo Switch 1 is twice the power of a PS3. Why are you, like, how are they so bad at just
Bro,
porting games?
who made it? Was it Spike Chunsoft that made it?
No, that was just Bandai Namco proper. Like, there's no other developer.
Oh my god. See, bro, it's always like I feel like, I'm not gonna lie. Do you know how much market share like Bandai Namco owns in the gaming space, bro? Bandai Namco owns a lot of fucking games. They own Dark Souls, Armored Core, Tekken, fucking what else they own? Fucking all the anime games. They own Gundam. They legitimately own Gundam.
I mean,
They own Gundam.
they just have the rights to Shonen Jump. So anything that comes out in Shonen Jump, including Gundam,
Bro, this is that 2K effect, bro. It's a 2K effect, bro.
Damn.
It is what it is, man. They own a lot more than people.
Bro, you know
even
how
conceive,
crazy
bro.
it
They
is
own-
to just be like, yeah, any manga that gets featured in Shonen Jump Bandai Namco automatically gets the rights to make your the game to that manga.
That is crazy. That is crazy, bro. Like, bro, Bandai Namco, like a monopoly on the game industry next to fucking. I don't even know who else to compare them to.
They're EA with the NFL rights.
Oh my god, yeah, they might as well be.
Like you just want to publish your manga, and then you just sold your soul to Bandai Namco making trash games for the rest of your career. Like,
bro, for
man,
real, bro.
I got this good ass manga. I would love if Platinum Games could make a game for my manga. Nope, never happening. Bandai Namco
Never happening, bro.
And Cyber Connect 2 gonna make an arena fighting game in your honor.
But nah. That's why, like, I was even talking about that Evo thing earlier, right? Bro, we're just gonna get to that point where like they're talking about how like Evo was bought out by the biggest like contributor to Evo by Saudi Arabia and stuff. Bro, I just learned Saudi Arabia owns like shares in Nintendo. The Japanese government owns shares in Nintendo.
What did they? Saudi Arabia something group. I forgot their name. They've been investing in everything entertainment and gaming.
Bro, literally all game bro, they're like the monopoly's going like governmental now, and I don't know how I like it, bro. I feel like it's just getting weird now, bro. Like I can understand Japan owning like Nintendo, like parts of Nintendo, you know what I'm saying? But like Saudi Arabia is kind of crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
They own SNK outright.
I know, but even that is like fucking like kind of crazy to me, bro. Like SNK, like even that, I was like, all right, this is weird. But like when I see the Nintendo part, I was like, no way, bro. No way, this is reality. And the esports world championship, they own that, I think.
What's wrong with Saudi? New Jersey says.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with Saudis. I just don't like how governments literally, like, it's not even a Saudi thing. It could be America. Like, even like Call of Duty, like, you know, like a lot of the stuff Call of Duty puts in is like propaganda to make you want to join the army, you know? Like, that's what it really is. Like, even if they don't say it outright,
used
like,
to be, but not anymore.
No. They literally have they literally have an endowment program, bro.
Well, yeah,
on the game, on the mainstream.
I mean, but that's different. It's not.
Is it?
But it's different.
Bro, it's
but
all I'm saying is
not
like
Saudi Arabia specifically. I just don't like having governments owning
like controlling media is kind of weird.
Controlling media in any way is weird to me.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. I don't like it. Like it's like
that's
strange
precedent, where the whole Tencent like thing comes from, because the Chinese government has so much control in Tencent. It's like, oh, Tencent now bought one of your favorite developers, or like they're it becomes a whole thing when it's like, oh, now Tencent owns a franchise or something, and it's like, damn, okay, how is this franchise gonna change because of the Chinese government? Like that's usually how
exactly. Like they're gonna take away blood, and all the blood's gonna like come now, or like what's happening now?
Not like
that.
You
got, bro. You know that they do that to their movies.
Bro,
you ever seen a censored Chinese anime? Whenever someone's bleeding out, it like they just came everywhere.
They did do that with I still have not finished 7 Deadly Sins, because in season 3 they censored the blood and turned it white, and I couldn't get past the first episode because of that. I was like, I'm not watching this shit, bro.
Bro, I feel like that's even worse and even more distracting. Like the censorship for that, literally, like it's just so. It's like, bro, what is this white? What is happening?
The worst thing is when they cough it up. Like, you know how they always cough up blood when they you just see white stuff coming out their mouth. I'm like, yeah, bro, I can't watch this. I can't.
But see, it makes it weird, bro. Like, and that's because of a government. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Shout out to Saudi. I don't care about Saudi, but I'll like, you know, gaming. I like to keep the artistry there from the devs and stuff.
But as far as Saudi goes, as far as all the investments that they have made, we haven't seen anything crazy come out of it. So I'm not really tripping at the end of the day. If everything's staying the same and they're just investing money, cool. Keep it that way. But that's the whole Switch 2 performance, all that. The Switch 2 is the Switch 2. And it's doing exactly what it set out to do. All right. We got a couple more topics, I think.
Nintendo ain't perfect, but the Switch 2 is doing what it gotta do.
Yes, sir. We also got some rumors about if you a key card hater, Nintendo might actually be doing something for y'all. So we gonna see how that comes about. All right. Actually, we just got one more topic. Shout out to Xbox, except not shout out to Xbox because it's actually fuck Xbox. Okay, that's what I thought. Bro, during Dual Wheel this week, my cat just decided to throw up on the bed. And that shit was the word. I heard her going, I was like, I looked up. I was about to grab the shit out of her. But she I guess she wasn't actually throwing up. All right. Last topic. Xbox. You know, some things don't need to be reported on. Some things should be left in the ether where we don't know what's going on in the background. Because we always have like Bloomberg and Jason Schreier uncovering stories that's happening behind the scenes in gaming. He's always getting the inside scoop of what's going on. And you know, sometimes we get some good shit. Like oh, I don't even know. It's usually bad stuff actually. But sometimes Jason Schreier like gives us information that I didn't need because it's only gonna piss me off. And that's what he decided to do again, because he had a report that says that Crystal Dynamics, who were the co-developers with the initiative, who were working on Perfect Dark before it was canceled, they were close to moving Perfect Dark to Take-Two and reviving the game. But negotiations fell apart, resulting in them fully abandoning the game and having layoffs at Crystal Dynamics. And this was the quote from the article: "The deal collapsed at least in part because the companies involved were unable to come to terms over long-term ownership of the Perfect Dark franchise." So I was already pissed that this game got canceled in the first place. But it was long enough. I was like, okay, it happened. I settled down. But now he brings this shit back up. He brings up the fact that, yeah, we almost had the game back.
Yeah, we ain't trying to hear that.
We almost had the game back. And it was almost about to come back under Take-Two.
He might as well just said nothing.
And now I'm re-pissed. Why you got me re-pissed? I didn't need to know this. I was happy.
Exactly.
I was content. I was like, okay, you know, it happened. It's over. Now I have to grieve again, and I gotta be pissed again because
your son died. They told you that they could resuscitate your son, and then they tell you That your son died again. Like, bro, nigga.
Like, no, you went through the whole grieving process. It was months later, and then they like, hey, so we just wanted to let you know that we almost resuscitated your son, but then we actually got
Those complications.
yeah, but he was almost alive. Why would you? Why did I need to know this? It didn't like you didn't change anything by telling me this.
Exactly.
Except that now I'm pissed again. I already got over it, and now I got to relive it again. Okay. So
Still talking about governments? Nah.
no, we're talking about
That's all day.
Xbox being some hoes.
Oh, again, what they do to some?
They almost revived Perfect Dark, and then gave up.
Wait,
Now-
like Perfect Dark was gonna come back after they killed it?
Yes, they almost revived Perfect Dark by giving by moving the game over to Take-Two with Crystal Dynamics. But then they had an argument over who owns Perfect Dark after, and then the negotiations fell through. Now,
So who owns it now?
Xbox owns Perfect Dark, but I'm guessing Take-Two, if they were like, if you're gonna move the franchise, like if you're gonna move this game over to Take-Two, Take-Two is like, are we gonna have ownership of the franchise, like part ownership, any kind of ownership? No. Then what's
Like,
the
hell
point?
nah.
So, and then, but like, Take-Two is not in the wrong. Like,
Yeah.
first off, Xbox, if this game dies fully, if it's fully off the table, we are not gonna see Perfect Dark for at least a decade. We will go another decade without Perfect Dark. Why?
Another generation?
It's gonna skip next generation too. Why do
Oh,
you care about
because
owning a
it's
franchise that
greed.
you're not gonna
It's
do
greed.
anything with?
It's greed, bro. Like, if it make enough money, we don't want to have to split it with them. Like, bro, like it's fucking corporate greed, bro.
And they're like, I'm not using it, but I might use it at some point. You know
Y'all
how
can never
you
use
have
it
something
until I use
and
it.
like your friend like, hey, can I borrow this from him? Like, nah, bro, I'm using it. No, you haven't used it in 10 years. Yeah, but I might. It's still in the box, brand new. I might
No,
use
they don't
it
care
though.
about. They don't care about using it until somebody else want to use it. Like, bro, selfish, greedy.
Ooh,
Another
Stu
Xbox,
Jersey said let IO Interactive get Perfect Dark, bro. If they get 007 down and they're like, you know what, we want to work on something else. Perfect Dark, bro. Perfect Dark will be perfect. Especially since like Perfect Dark was basically the sequel to GoldenEye back in the day. It's literally the perfect, like you go from 007 to Perfect Dark.
Perfect, exactly.
But yeah, like Xbox refumbled a bag that they already fumbled. They tried to pick the bag up, fumbled it again. And it's all Jason Schreier. And I still blame Jason Schreier because he shouldn't even told us this shit.
I ain't gonna lie, like bro, this 007 is gonna hold me off for a Batman for a while, bro. Like I'm like, I don't need to play a new Batman game. I can wait for a new Batman game. You feel me?
Hey man, Lego Batman coming out next year. That's the Batman game.
Hey,
that's gonna hold me over until Arkham.
Hey, exactly.
And when the when the new Arkham game disappoints, because it probably will, at least Lego Batman was there to hold us down. But it is what it is, I guess. Perfect Dark I'm just gonna live with the fact that it's never gonna happen. We're never gonna get a new Perfect Dark, and I just have to accept that. So, Jason Schreier, you don't need to give us any more reports on Perfect Dark. I don't want to hear the name Perfect Dark pop up in any articles. I'm just, we just gonna let it go, and it's gone. That's where I'm at.
Like, damn, I feel so bad.
I'm telling you, we're in the age where, don't give me hope. You feel me, like, bro?
Bro, it's time to get ourselves.
You're not really fine.
Oh man, Jesus Christ, you all right, bro? You're not crying. It's just the allergies.
Say that you're fine when you're not really.
It's just the allergies, bro. That's crazy, man. I feel you though, because I don't even. This is why I don't like even get myself on like games I know. Like, you know that meme people be saying, kind of like, it's a Kanye meme where they're like, bro, Kanye could drop 2 days ago. I still won't believe he dropped.
Bro, exactly. You never when Kanye gives you a release date, that or no matter what happens, that album does not exist until you are listening to the album.
Exactly. That album conceptually might have not even show up. He might have just been it's just annoying.
I can literally name all the albums that Kanye said existed that do not exist to this day. Good Ass Job, Yandi, Yeezus 2, what's the Kid Cudi Kids See Ghost 2?
Oh man.
Wait, what is it called? It's called No. What's the Ty Dolla $ign album? I forgot.
It's because he think he he think he Michael Jackson. He the new Michael Jackson.
So Help Me God. TurboGrafx 16.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Kanye just got a pride issue, bro. Like, just imagine Vegeta going Super Saiyan first in front of Goku face. Just imagine the scene. Like, yeah, this nigga head gonna be in the clouds, bro.
Can't tell him nothing. Don't put it.
Bro, that's Kanye.
But that's basically where we at with Xbox now. Until the game is out, might as well not exist because nobody is gonna trust them after the shit. After this shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, these companies having too much expectations, bro. Like, lower your expectations and then give us an estimate. Like, bro, like, don't say you're gonna do something and not do it.
But yeah, look, I think if anything happened to Fable, because there's been rumors that Fable been having trouble.
Oh man,
that might be the end of it. I think people are gonna lose all trust in Xbox if we lose Perfect Dark and Fable back to back.
What? I do not need Fable to flop. If Fable flop.
You mean?
Oh, you mean get canceled?
Not flop. Get canceled.
Yeah, if it get canceled, I'm be pissed, bro.
But hopefully that is not the case. Hopefully this is the last year that we get to that June, or what was it, July? I actually don't remember what month it was. Where they get to I think it is the end of June because it's right before their financials, and they're like, oh, we need to like cut some shit off, close some studios, and fire employees so that our numbers look better. Where we going to go? What games need to be canceled? That's where the Hi-Fi Rush, like they shut down the Hi-Fi Rush studio in 2023. They did that, or no, 2024.
Honestly, that was a rough. 2024 was so much worse, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I remember when we first started doing this podcast, it was like the first couple episodes, like, yeah, they got fired, yeah, they got dissolved, yeah, they got ate up by Microsoft, yeah, PlayStation bought them, but ain't doing nothing with them.
Getting bought. Getting bought.
Right, bro,
Companies
like,
getting bought
it
and
was
people
that.
getting fired. Crazy.
What was the
work,
other
bro.
company? Like, they all just left because they hated their boss.
Oh, Annapurna. Yeah,
bro.
We literally just like Annapurna is like a shell of their former selves because they just could not come to agreement with whoever was in charge. They were just like, fuck this guy specifically, to the point that we're just walking out. Never seen that happen in this industry.
Bro, like 2024 was a rough year. Hi-Fi Rush included, Concord, like, bro.
But yeah, 2024, when it came to layoffs and studio closures, that was wild.
Yeah.
I think 2025 we have not seen it like as bad, which is a good sign, I guess. But Xbox was still like, nah, we gonna go just as hard. But all in all, I'm still excited about Xbox. I know, like, for some people, the last round of layoffs and the studio closures was the last straw for them. But there's still too much for me to look forward to for Xbox. And of course, Game Pass is still incredible, especially with one of the biggest games of the year launching in Game Pass, Hollow Knight Silksong. It's like there's still hope. But the thing that pisses me off the most about Xbox is that they literally have the most potential out of every company, and they still fumble.
Even Nintendo.
Yes, because they are,
I know,
trillion-dollar companies.
They take more chances.
They're trillion-dollar companies. They have some of the best talent in the industry, and the biggest talent in the industry, and somehow they still keep just falling down on their ass. They keep stepping on every single rake because they don't know how to manage what they have. And that's all it comes down to, is that they
take the most chances compared to Nintendo and PlayStation. I'll say that for sure.
But the reason that they're taking chances is because they failed so badly that they don't have a choice but to keep taking chances.
That's a them problem. I'm not saying their chances are good chances. I'm just saying they're taking them. Hey,
no, like
Grounded. Like, they got Grounded. They got Roblox, right? Am I tripping?
No, they don't own Roblox.
Well, they got Minecraft. They got Halo. They got No Sky. They got, like, they got the games. They got games PlayStation would never even think of. You know what I'm saying? Or even Nintendo. So I give them credit for that. It's just their marketing sucks. Even this whole Perfect Dark shit. Why is this shit even in the news? Thanks for putting 6 more bullets in a dead body. I appreciate it.
Well, that was
like, the whole thing's
for digging
hey,
it
man,
up.
it's just stupid. Once again, it's Xbox marketing, bro. Their marketing and their self-awareness is just terribly lacking. Like, and it's always them. Everybody else just knows when to shut the fuck up. Nintendo, we wouldn't even hear about a game coming back dying. Like,
Exactly.
We're gonna bring back Mother, and then they kill Mother. Like, bro, they're not even gonna play with us like that.
There's probably a chance that that at some point Mother 4 was a thing. I'm pretty sure at some point that was happening. But guess what? We will never know. Never. If it got canceled, if they were working on it and it got canceled, we would never know. Because Nintendo is not going to let anybody know.
Yeah, I'm glad for Nintendo for not doing that. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure Mother 4 probably did get scrapped a whole bunch of times. Like,
PlayStation got scrapped 3 times at least, bro. Come on.
Bro, there are so many games that like get scrapped at Nintendo, but then what happens is that these games get scrapped and like, okay, let's take the best parts of these games and rework it into something else. Yeah. And guess what? That has worked so many times for them. Imagine if, like, the Last of Us multiplayer game, that the people who played it said that this was like gonna be an amazing multiplayer game. It just wasn't going to be an amazing live service game. Imagine taking those elements and just making something else with it. Why throw away all of the hard work that you just built? That's what I don't understand these companies. It seems like Nintendo's the only one who does this. Did you know that Pikmin was originally a Mario game? It was Mario 128.
So Mario just pulling up mushroom men or pulling up radish men or whatever the fuck out the ground or some shit.
And then they were like, okay, this don't feel like Mario anymore. Let's cancel this, do something else with Mario and turn it into a new game. Bam, Pikmin exists now. So that's what I don't understand. Like, there was also a Kirby game that was supposed to come out on the GameCube. That was a 4-player co-op 2D platformer. Guess what happened to that game? They canceled it on GameCube and they said, you know what? We had some good ideas with this. Let's just make a new one using that as the base and just kind of rescope it. Boom! Kirby Return to Dreamland on the Wii. That's literally what that game was. It was them picking up the scraps of their canceled Kirby game and making it work for the Wii.
I like evolutions like that, bro. Like if a game don't feel the same, like they make it part 2, but it don't feel the same, they just make it its own thing. I like that. Because a lot of times the opposite happen, where it's like, oh, we made a game, but it's kind of ass. Oh, let's throw Banjo-Kazooie in the game. Oh, it's a Banjo-Kazooie, like, you know, like, or Star Fox.
Well,
you know, the game's kind of...
Nintendo did that one time, and that was a mistake. And that was turning Dinosaur Planet into a Star Fox game. And then that's how we got Star Fox Adventures. You're like, oh, the main character is a fox. Let's just throw Star Fox in it. He's a fox too.
Yeah, you see, no, man, it don't work like that.
I love that game. Just like I love Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you beat it on stream, bro?
Like literally my least favorite Star Fox game and my least favorite Zelda game. And Mars is like, yeah, bro, this is that shit.
The greatest.
That's how the world turns. You feel me? One man's treasure is another man's treasure. You feel me? Hey.
But that's all I had to say on the whole Xbox Perfect Dark thing. Anything else y'all want to say before we wrap up the show?
Damn, that's it. That's the show.
That's the show.
Being greedy, you goddamn corporation. Stop it.
You know, I like it, man. This show is kind of
stop buying companies just to fire niggas, and then piss other niggas off, and then they leave the company. Like, bro, stop it.
Concord was crazy. Concord was the most egregious one.
Concord,
because they acted like that shit was so good. I'm like, as soon as I seen the first 15 seconds, I was like, yeah, this shit got no chance, bro.
See, Concord was definitely. Because I was all for Concord until I got my hands on it. That's why I say shooting in a game looks good until you get it in your hands, and then that's gonna tell the real story.
Exactly.
Like, melee combat, you can usually see the melee combat and you know if it's bad or good just by looking at it. But a shooter, you have to have it in your hands, especially if it's a competitive shooter. Gotta have it in your hands, or it didn't happen. But
hell yeah,
with that,
I mean, you played it, you would know.
Yeah, bro, I wanted to like, and I always say the best gauge to know how bad a game is, a competitive game, is if you are at the top of the scoreboard, you are doing good in the game. And you still hate it. If you are good at the game and you still hate it, then that's a game, like the game is bad at that point.
Reverse skill issue.
Because you can hate a game because you're bad. Like, it's easy to hate a game because you're bad at it. Like it becomes easy. But when a game is so good, you're like, man, I suck at this game, but I want to keep playing. Like, that's also a good gauge of how good a game is. But the fact that I was at the top of the leaderboards every game, and I was just not having any fun. That was the biggest tell for how bad Concord was. So yeah. With that, let's go ahead. Actually, there was another topic I forgot, but forget it.
You do it. I mean, if
since
you
we're
want
talking
to.
about Concord, Fair Games, which is PlayStation's next live service multiplayer focused game that's supposed to be coming after Marathon or before Marathon, or somewhere around Marathon. That game has also been going through a lot of troubles, and a lot of people have been dubbing it Concord 2 because there's a very big chance that it's not gonna hit just like Concord did. But to make matters worse, the game director just left the game. They left the company and went to WB Montreal. Who's
WB Montreal?
Yeah.
What do they make?
They were the ones who made Gotham Knights.
Uh-oh.
But the fact that we lost the studio founder, Jade Raymond, and now we're losing the game director for Fair Games, it's not looking good.
Not like they're
for that
imploding.
game.
Yeah, it's looking bad. See, I ain't gonna lie. When you're losing leadership like that, like, what is that? Is the leadership leaving because the CEOs are being too demanding, or like what's going on?
Or the game is already canceled. We just don't know it.
It probably is, bro. I feel like everybody is just waiting for Grand Theft Auto. If you're on shaky ground, if you know your game is like shaky, then you know.
But I feel like, I mean, in my opinion, if you've made it this far with the game, just put it out. There's always a chance that somehow people gravitate to it and it becomes a thing. Just put it out. If
you build it, they will come.
It's a loss regardless. Look, now marketing obviously is going to cost money, but just don't go crazy with the marketing if you don't have faith in it.
See, you know what game companies need to do? Like just do it, bro. Like just do crossover shit. Like if something flops, like do a crossover of it. Like say for instance, they built the game flopped. They make another game, the game's a hit. They add set character from the game that flopped into the game that's a hit to bring people to the game that flopped, so the game could reverse flop. Like, bro, like
what?
That's all niggas need to do. Like to market, like to remarket like a game or some shit. All you gotta do is just add it to a game that's actually good, and it'll bring people to the other game.
I don't think they could have
Well,
put
the game gotta be good first.
Yeah, I was gonna say they could have. Let's put Concord into Astrobot. That was not gonna bring anybody to Concord.
Yeah, the game gotta be good first, but like if the game flopped because of marketing, you feel me? That they could do that. But if the game flopped because the game's ass, like the game's just ass, there's nothing you can do.
But yeah, that's this is just how the whole live service initiative for PlayStation has gone. Helldivers basically made it so that they're not gonna give up because they've had a taste of what success could look like for them. So now it's like, okay, if Helldivers would have also failed, I think they would have gave up by now.
Bro, all they have to do, like with the money that they made from Helldivers 2, don't make Helldivers 3. Make another game.
Well, Arrowhead is not making a PlayStation game with them. They're not working with them exclusively anymore.
But make another game. You feel me? And just like, bro, like do what you gotta do, bro. Like, who owns Helldivers? PlayStation?
PlayStation owns the Helldivers IP, but they don't own Arrowhead, who makes Helldivers. And Arrowhead said that they're not making another PlayStation game, like exclusive with PlayStation. They're gonna go make something that's gonna be on all platforms.
Well, I hope PlayStation learned from Helldivers too.
Actually, hold on. Okay, wait. I just thought of something. Maybe the reason that we just saw Helldivers come to Xbox all of a sudden is because they saw Arrowhead talking about not making a PlayStation game, and they were like, okay, we want to be on all platforms.
With our so we're just gonna share.
Arrowhead was like, we want to be on every platform, so we're not gonna work with you, PlayStation. But PlayStation was like, damn, we really need Helldivers 3 though, especially for the PS6. What if we put Helldivers 2 on everything, and then when Helldivers 3 come out, it can be on everything, but you know, it's still we getting the cut because it's PlayStation first party. And then maybe they struck a deal like that to get the game.
Maybe.
But also, I would rather them not make Helldivers 3 and go make Magicka 3.
Yeah, make something else. I like, bro, let us be on Helldivers 2 for a minute. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy. But you know what?
Cause they killed it, bro. Games die too fast, bro.
Do they?
Yes. Like, bro, like how old is Helldivers 2?
It's 2 years old.
Like, if say for instance, everything went, like all the paperwork and shit from the companies and you feel me was straight, and it was like, yeah, we feel like making Helldivers. We feel like making since we got like just like you said, like there was like we want y'all to make Helldivers 3. We're gonna put it on all platforms also. Like y'all gonna kill Helldivers 2 if y'all make Helldivers 3. So it's like should we wait or should we just like pull a Call of Duty? Like, you feel me? Like, bro, like I'd rather them wait so we could get all the fun we can from this one game. You feel me?
I feel you. All right, but outside of a potential Helldivers 3, I don't know what multiplayer game will have that success. Maybe the Horizon Online game that's been in the works is probably the only one I can think of that may probably have some success, just because it sounds like they're just making Monster Hunter with robot dinosaurs and shit. And then also Gummy Bear, which broke off from Bungie. Project Gummy Bear that one just sounds good to me. Because they use Smash Bros and MOBAs as their inspiration. So I want to see what that's like. But other than that, we have the creators of Days Gone making an online game of some kind.
Okay.
Hopefully, like an open world co-op zombie game would be dope. But we'll see. We'll see how things go. Hopefully they can get another multiplayer hit, because the one thing that Xbox and Nintendo have, I guess Nintendo not as much because they don't use microtransactions, But Xbox does have a few live service games that they just get recurring revenue from, especially Call of Duty, especially Minecraft, especially Overwatch. If anything, they make more, like, for every God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon, Xbox just has these games exist and makes more money than those games. Just because of microtransactions and people just buying stuff every season. That's why PlayStation is chasing this, because they just need it. They just need one. All it takes is one.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the race. That's the gaming race right now. It's like, can you make a good game that's gonna be a cult classic, which is hard, or can you pull up Fortnite and get a whole bunch of intellectual properties to hop inside of your fucking game? Like those are the two things that motherfuckers are trying to do right now.
Yeah, but that's all I had to say. Did y'all have anything else y'all want to say on PlayStation live service?
Get us out of here.
All right.
I hate them all. We hate them all.
With that, that is it. That is all we have for you guys today. Thank you all for tuning in, and to all the people leaving comments in the chat. We do appreciate the support. Make sure you guys hit that like, because we love you guys and it helps us grow this channel. If you're not subscribed, you enjoyed the show, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you can stay updated for when Project Untitled goes live. Also, check out the link in the description. Join the official Discord, which I need to start advertising.
Yeah, join that Discord. Hit the like.
Happy whatever day.
Subscribe. Share to your friends.
So
especially your hater friends. They might enjoy this shit.
But with that, let's get these outros out the way. Big Z-Ram, appreciate you for pulling up. Where can we find you? What you got going on?
You already know I got to beat 33. You feel me? I'm not a big fan of the government. But yeah, you can find me at Twitch, the Lord Mars with a Z, not an S, and you can find me on YouTube at Lord Mars Gaming, also with a Z. You feel me? But yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, Deadshot Teach, where can we find you? What you got going on?
Twitch.com, Deadshot Teach, Twitter.com, Deadshot Teach. And once again, like and subscribe to this shit, man. We're putting out that hard-hitting reporting content. You know, Digital Foundry would never. You know what? I digress. You know, find me on all socials. Damn, ain't no way he hit me with a Kanye cut. Anyway, yeah, that's it.
I guess we'll never know.
We'll never know.
Bro, so bro, what's up with the soundboard? Is it both of y'all using it, or just you?
Bruh.
Oh my god. Oh.
All right, let's all right, chill. All right,
it's going. It's going. I'm sorry, I couldn't stop it.
As for myself, Don Otaku, you can find me on Twitter at PastaFeet, F3ET. You can find me on not twitch.tv/Don Solo, SOLOW. And you can find me right here on YouTube, where not only are we doing Project Untitled Gaming Podcast every Saturday, Dual Wield Gaming Podcast with the homie Subagos every Thursday. And of course, check me out on lordsofgaming.net, where I do reviews, articles, all kinds of things. Just put out my Daemon Ex Machina Titanic Scion review.
Wait, did you beat it?
Yes, gave it an 8.5 out of 10. And it is one of the best sequels to a bad game that I've ever played.
You said
I guess that's the Kingdom Hearts that we were talking about earlier.
What?
Kingdom Hearts 1 wasn't a bad game for its time. It's just a bad game today.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm gonna be playing a lot of games because I don't have anything that any deadlines I need to hit for reviews, so I'm free. Play whatever I want.
Whoa.
But with
That's
that,
crazy.
any final words for the? Oh, I don't think he in here. Tasso, are you here? If you are,
Tasso, we just do his outro for him.
but
Yeah, check out.
shout out to. Actually, I don't have his new content.
Yeah, I don't.
But
I
the
don't
Console
have it
Show
either.
on Instagram is his new show, and then I think it's the woke. Is it the woke dealer on everything? I don't know anymore.
Yeah,
It might have changed. It might be the console show now.
The Casso show is what it is.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, he showed up at the nick of time.
So the
That's
Console
crazy.
But if you
Show,
knew better, you do better.
exactly.
It's Snow Gang. We snow better. I'm still dealing the wokeness. I just ain't the woke dealer. You feel me? And hey, we stepping and heavy repping.
Tell them what game you want. Tell them what game you
We on Valorant tonight. I'm gonna go at the 5 o'clock. They're gonna redo the store. You know, new skins in the store and stuff. See if I want to buy something. You know, me and Shorty about to go paint some pottery real quick, like matching couples do. That be 20 years in the game, like we old. And we gonna get. I'm gonna get on Valorant, and y'all gonna have to catch me on Twitch at the Casso Show. Check your boy out. I'm probably gonna be screaming with the video cam, so I can see y'all boys. You know, y'all can see me, see what we got going on. But nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
That's what's up. And then for year-round spitter on everything.
Yep.
Yeah, year-round spitter on everything. Even though he's not here, year-round ace with a 3, not an E, on everything. And that is everyone.
Yeah, that is
For now.
everyone. For now,
But
I guess.
with that, any final words for the people to get them
Happy
through their
Saturday.
weekend, through their week,
Have a blessed,
through
yeah,
life?
have a blessed weekend. Have make memories with y'all friends. You feel me? Hey, and try to find a One Piece.
What I could say is, make sure that you value everybody that you have in your life right now, that you already value, but might not show them that you value them. Show them that value. Show that love. Show that respect. Acknowledge them. Even put it into words if you never put it into words, because when people start going, it ain't no, hey, it ain't no, they went out of town or left the house. When they get back, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them I love them when they get back. No, ain't no get back.
You don't want to live with no regrets. So live like you ain't got no regrets.
And you can live through tough things like that if you didn't get the opportunity, especially if you come to terms with your heart that you've become a better person, and that the next opportunity with the next person that you love, you're going to make sure you vocalize, you're going to make sure that they feel it, and you're going to make sure that, you know, you show up present. But the whole point is to appreciate the people that you got in your life right now. You deserve to feel like you're loving authentically, and they deserve to feel it. Because at the end of the day, if you knew better, you do better. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great way
Amen.
to take us out. We appreciate y'all. With that, we out of here.
Yes,
And
we
with
do.
that, I forgot my outro. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your week, month, year, life, all that. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.
Peace.